Last week on Phrank's Paradox, our adventurers upset a little wee devil.
And he lets go slowly of Gantash's arm, and he drags it across his shoulder and then across the side of the cart, and he just rips off the harpoon flinger from the right side of your vehicle and just throws it a good 40 feet. This massive hunk of metal just launches 40 feet.
Good trick.
Buru had a monologue of the ages, letting our adventurers know what's going on in that racketing brain of his.
There's a lot, and I hope you guys are ready. Ever since I've gotten this shield, and I don't even recall the time I got this necklace around me. As much as you guys know me, a slave escaped from Shalt, surviving the brutal and harsh lands filled with wild beasts, but tasting true freedom with the first time in my life amongst humans. Young, fragile humans with no place of their own in this world. Just as I. No place.
Then, in order to break the ice, we find out that our compatriots are making deals with the devil.
I'm not signing anymore.
Yeah, but I'd imagine somewhere in your heart you said that after Zariel's conversation. And here you are with two on deck.
Gantash, why don't you seem quite as surprised as I do about that they both have contracts with literally the person we are trying to kill the most?
I'm not a creature of faith.
Well, you all know I have one as well, but that wasn't on my own volition. I couldn't control that.
Am I the only one who hasn't signed my soul away to a devil?
Yoll, the Krieg Accord. Everyone in Elturel signed it.
Yeah.
I didn't read the fine print, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, me neither. We're both stupid, but I'm trying to correct that.
Will our adventurers correct their path on the way to Archon? Or are they doomed forever to be haunted by devilish contracts? Find out this week on Phrank's Paradox.
That was beautiful. All right. So no recap required. Actually, that's not true. I'm gonna go over a couple of things.
Yeah, it didn't cover everything.
That's assuming I watched the recap, which very clearly I didn't.
You didn't watch it?
Of course I fucking watched it.
Yeah.
I was laughing with you, you fucking idiot.
Well, listen, man.
You fucking guy.
I only got 2 monitors. I only got 2.
Hey, these adamantium rods, there's a couple £1,000.
Well, the only thing I am going to recap for you guys is that Yoll bought a little rinky-dink vehicle, and you guys left off having bypassed a tower overlooking the River Styx, and behind you guys, probably just over about a half a kilometer back, is a large vehicle accompanied by a smaller vehicle, and it is kicking up quite a bit of dust, as are you both. And that's what you guys got. That's your current situation. But as it stands, you're heading basically northeast, following the bend of the river, and you have left behind Bell's Forge.
I wanted to remind. I reminded Trieu and Simo. Krepe, you probably already know this, but I'm just going to say it again. I just learned yesterday a short rest can mean an hour. I thought it was 4 hours for the longest time. So, yeah, short rests are nice.
Rests are 4 hours.
No, long rests are 8 hours.
Some long rests are 8 hours, depending on your race.
Correct. You guys, for a while, you guys were allowed to do 6 hours, but not anymore because you don't have 2 people doing the Sentinel thing.
Oh yeah,
I miss Fred.
Fred?
I'm getting it. So yeah, I learned that the other day because wizards have a thing called arcane recovery where they can gain back spell slots in a short rest, so that's cool. so I can gain a 4th level spell slot back. So that might come in handy.
Pretty good. You have to take a rest though.
I do have to take a rest, but you know, me and Frank were talking about it. People who are on passenger seats right now, you know, driving up here, they could be taking a rest. People in driver's seats can't be, but
I got one hand on the wheel, one hand on a pina colada.
anyways, I just wanted to refresh everybody. I learned something new.
I feel refreshed.
Thank you for sharing.
Frank's a boxer.
I feel enlightened.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know much. So.
In fact, that statement that you said gave me the effects of a short rest IRL.
Amazing. Okay. So, I'm just looking back to see what you guys rolled for your D12s. See what's going on here. Okay. So, you guys are traveling along the River Styx. Behind you, Yoll, obviously you're very well aware, keeping an eye on these guys.
I've told everyone else too.
Okay.
I pointed them out.
Okay. But again, they're maintaining a distance of about 500 meters. So 5 CFL football fields. Wait, that's not true. I don't know how long a CFL football field is. I don't know why I would ever use that.
I'm not sure a player in the CFL knows how long a CFL football field is.
They just know they've only got 3 downs instead of 4 to get.
110 yards long.
Okay, well, I don't know what that translates to. Anyways, this is totally pointless. They're about 500 meters behind you guys, half a kilometer away, and getting pretty obvious that they're kicking up quite a bit of dirt. Like they are pedal to the metal, trying to catch up with you guys as you make your way across the landscape here. And as you roll along, I will say that there are a couple of things that you notice as you go. First, the terrain is starting to be less of a flat, barren landscape. You're starting to get more terrain features. So off to the probably a good like 300 meters to your right and up ahead about a kilometer, you can see that there's some sort of like mountainous terrain that clearly has like a fissure through the middle of it. Closer to the river, you can see that the river kind of starts going down a little bit and the landscape piles up. So there's a drop off instead of it just being right alongside the river. And as you go, there are just kind of individual creatures. You'll see like a devil here, an imp floating over there. You'll see a demon just galloping across the landscape of some kind. But you guys are boogieing and going quite quick, so it's a little bit difficult to make out exactly the type of creatures that you're seeing. Is there anything anyone would like to do, or do you want to carry on?
I want to keep tinkering with this harpoon launcher.
Okay.
Trying to fix it and the car while the car is moving.
Okay. I'll give me an investigation check.
Well, as we can see from the last roll of last session, I'm only good at these.
Oh, beautiful.
Beauty.
So you see a couple of different, at the very least, you can see where it lines up, almost like it's like a puzzle piece. You can see exactly where it lines up, so that if you were to start kind of mending the metal, you'd be able to at least get it in line perfectly. But in terms of how to get it on there exactly, tough to see.
Bummer.
Bummer indeed. Does anyone have any special hearing ability? Yoll, I know you've got vision, but does anyone have anything that lets them hear particularly well?
No.
I don't believe so.
I have ridiculously high passive perception.
Okay.
This doesn't say anything about hearing, but could be construed to be something about my awareness. I mean, mechanically it's not, but depends on how frisky you're feeling.
Okay. Okay. And Simo, what's your thing there? Your feat?
I just have really high passive perception. That's it.
Does it say specifically as it pertains to like vision related things, or is it just overall?
If I can see a creature's mouth, I can interpret what it's saying by reading the lips. That's it.
Okay. Okay. You'll give me a perception check.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the day that you ask for passive perception, bro. I'm just waiting for it.
He never asks for passive perception. He just checks it.
Yeah.
And he tells you what you know.
Yeah.
That's the point of passive perception. It's crazy.
Mine's insane.
You'll never know when it comes in handy. You don't know how many times it's come in handy already.
Fairly juice. Okay, so at 16, let me just see what you've got here out of that. So with a 16, you can see that coming up behind you, so very distinctly, you can see that this is definitely some sort of model of Demon Grinder. You were kind of picking up on that before. Very easy to tell. The smaller vehicle you can see is a Devil's Ride, so it's a motorcycle of some kind.
Sorry, the Demon Grinder is the really big one, right?
The big one with the big like chompers on the front.
But can fit like 20 people.
I can fit 8.
Oh, that's...
What you can see from here as well about the two vehicles, on the Devil's Ride, you can only make out that there are 2 creatures riding on it. On the Demon Grinder, you know that it is not totally full. You also know that there is one creature riding right in the center, head up out of the cover of the vehicle, very proudly opening its mouth, screaming something, and it is some sort of furry creature that's wearing a crown. That's it.
Oh, snap, crackle, and pizzy.
Can you explain how I know that the car isn't full?
Because you can see that, for example, you can see like one of the seats that's on the right side. It's a kind of symmetrical vehicle in terms of the seating. One of the seats that's on the right side is full. One of the seats that's on the left side is not full. And that happens in a couple of different spots. So... yeah.
Joke's on you. It's a clown car. It's full.
So all I can tell is that it's furry and wearing a crown.
Correct.
And that there's be screaming something.
Yeah, and there's multiple occupants on both vehicles.
How far away is it?
500 meters.
Yeah, half a kilometer.
Only Yoll.
Well, he's told you guys. He's told you guys.
Yeah, I've told you that they're there. I just can make out more details than you guys. Excuse me. Which I will also, at the very least, share with Gantash, on account of we're on the same car.
Yeah, I think sharing across cars seems challenging with all the engine.
I'll just text them.
Don't text and drive, bro. Come on.
I'm not driving.
Oh, okay. All right. Here, fair. I won't pull you over.
These motherfuckers might, though.
So that's what you're looking at. Is there any adjustments you'd like to make or anything you want to do? Anybody before we carry on?
I'd like to try and determine, like, if the person in this Demon Grinder is talking, like, it looks like they're saying something, like they're shouting something. I guess they could be shouting to whoever's driving.
Are you thinking out loud?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think that anyone else can see really what it is I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's your advanced.
The grinder's not full.
Oh, the advanced vision.
The grinder's not full. The hell bus. Devil's Ride, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Has 2 people on it. I imagine one's in like a little cab car.
On the motorcycle?
Yeah.
No, they're actually like a couple riding on a motorcycle.
They're ghosting it. Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Tesla.
Like, is there any discernible features about the actual vehicles? Like, are they extra equipped with weaponry? Do they seem particularly well armored?
The harpoon launcher is loaded. That's the only difference that you can see compared to the demon grinder that you saw before. Jaws on the front of it are open up wide, and the harpoon, like it just looks prepped basically.
I'm gonna load the standing harpoon launcher on our boy.
Okay, so on the other side of the car then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna put down the broken one?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's not gonna fly off if it fucking weighs enough that I can't lift it.
No. You can kind of wedge it into where the seat is, but you'll not be able to sit there, obviously. So as you exit the seat, you can drag it into the seat and head on over to the other harpoon launcher, which does have a pretty good range of movement. It's not like it's just on one side like a ship's cannon. It's got like flexibility to kind of 360.
Okay.
Now in our car, we're driving behind them.
That's up to you guys. I assumed you were side by side.
Oh, we're side by side? Okay. So I notice Yoll doing that, right?
Yeah.
I would also be like actively trying to get their attention to at least make them aware of what's behind us.
Mhm.
Like they're obviously not going to have the same details that Gantash does, but
Just sunglasses on.
I'm just gonna wave to Yoll and like point at the launcher. Do you want me to do it too? Do you want me to load mine?
what?
I'm just gonna groggily get up. I was comfortable the whole time and just try to load this launcher and just wiggle it around like I'm having fun.
Gantash, part of me thinks we should just stop here.
Oh wait, let me look at the.
What, Yoll?
Well, I mean, we're on the same fucking car.
Sorry, Yoll, I can't hear you.
So we're on
Like,
scavenger.
At this point,
He is highway to hell. But
either these people catch up to us. Either these people catch up to us when we are close to where we're trying to get, and it's a pain in the ass because we have to deal with that and the potential risk of whatever happens with Archon, or the people catch up with us now and we just deal with it.
Well, Yoll, what if we drive past and I read their lips?
Drive-by reading. While they're doing that, I also want to load the other harpoon flinger on our vehicle.
Fair enough.
Load both.
Gantash, I think the issue is that if we get that close, we're going to take a harpoon in the head.
I don't want that.
Not really me neither.
What did you say this creature looked like?
I don't know, he's fuzzy and has a crown.
Well, Mad Maggie did say there was a warlord, a werebore. Maybe that's him.
Oh,
Didn't look particularly piggish to me, unless...
Well, it's the only hairy warlord that she mentioned.
Was Maggie wearing a crown? Like, I'm trying to... Yoll is trying to recall if Maggie was wearing any sort of unique headgear.
No.
Do I know what werebores look like?
Give me a nature check.
Nature check.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Like you're piecing together, it's probably like some sort of human-looking boar thing. And as you take a look back, and you kind of like mull over in your head, you go, I guess it could be what that is in theory, but you're not able to get a super good look.
Oh, I remember the information about that.
Very good. I love knowing things in theory.
I'm just gonna. I think wereabouts are freaking huge. There's no way it's in that thing. And I'm just gonna point at the vehicle.
Well,
I'm
Yoll,
not convinced. Can we hear each other between vehicles? I'm not convinced.
No, like you guys are. These engines are like it's Mad Max.
Oh, you just see my big cow mouth moving.
It's like I don't fucking. I'll crank the harpoon launcher behind us just to get it lined up in case I need to loose one.
So Yoll, let's say we stop. Best case scenario, they park neatly beside us. Worst case scenario, we get absolutely smashed in by a 8-seater vehicle and flung into the river Styx.
There's in between for sure. Like you and that fucking idiot on the tree.
Well, what if we just drive in circles and try to just slow our approach closer to theirs?
Well, I'm also kind of conscious on not wasting more fuel than we need to.
A good point, but there's plenty of devils. I'm sure we could just pick one out of the river Styx.
A devil doesn't do us any good, brother.
Oh, sorry, a demon. Plenty of demons around, I'm sure.
Ooh, you want to go fishing?
Oh, we can make Silas do it. I'm sure he'd enjoy that quite thoroughly. Listen,
I'd laugh if I didn't believe you.
if we stop, then contract 1 and contract 2 stop as well. So we need to.
Where are we exactly on this map?
Probably around the corner, I think he said.
Like right here. We're past this tower, right?
No, you're like right where the scavenger is.
Okay.
I moved up
And they're behind us 500 meters.
500 meters. That's right. So you've basically passed over the northern edge of where the forge is. So directly north of the forge, you're past that. Whereas you were already, like for hours, you were headed directly west, basically. And now you've gone north and then east a little bit for probably like 30 minutes. And you're already back past the direction of where you came hours ago.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting piece of information we did not have last time.
You got to check those surroundings.
Can I quickly glance back and see if they're gaining on us?
Yes. So actually, as you look back, you can see that instead of it just kicking up dust and the same type of exhaust that your vehicles are kicking up and that you would have seen before, there's now like a mixture. So the exhaust that comes out of yours is almost like a wispy green, if you had to pin it down to a color, like a lime green type of smoke coming out of the back of your vehicle, which was the same as the other car. But now you can see there's like a mixture of like a clearly different smoke coming out of both vehicles. It's like a green and purple mixture that is coming out, and they do seem to actually be going a bit faster than you guys now.
Well, Yoll, how about this? If they get close enough, maybe we can use your pipe as like a diversion and split off and pull up behind them and at least buy ourselves some time to... I just think we could use the pipe, maybe.
I like where you're thinking. I'm gonna take out the pipe and start smoking like a regular guy.
Okay.
Hey, Silas, you see what Yoll's doing? I think he's stressed out.
But my issue is, you want to circle behind them in this?
Well, I'm just throwing
I'm
out
not exactly
ideas.
talking about a fuel-efficient electric vehicle.
Yes, I'm just throwing out ideas.
No, and I like it. I like that you're thinking. You're thinking with fire, and I appreciate that.
I'm just driving. I don't know what's happening.
How close are we to Buru and Silas in terms of driving?
That's up to you guys. However close you were comfortable with driving.
Fucking bumper to bumper, baby.
Well, worst case scenario, I'm gonna start like inching my way closer. Not enough to like ram them, obviously, but like close enough that I can mind link.
Okay.
And I'll connect with.
Should have got walkie-talkies for each vehicle.
You do, it's me. I'll connect with Silas and I'll say, those guys are gaining on us. Yoll said it's a furry.
Jesus Christ.
A furry with a crown.
Silas, you better be careful. I've seen one of those in Jolt.
Oh man. And we might use Yoll's pipe as a diversion. Be ready.
Are we fighting or are we trying to escape?
After the smoke does its smoky thing, I think it's a free-for-all. I was thinking maybe we bank around and we try to get behind them. They have the bigger vehicle, but it'll buy us some time to at least see if they're hostile. But I still think
How long do you think we have?
maybe less than an hour, less than 30 minutes. They're gaining quickly.
Yeah, they're already another 100 feet closer to you. Like, they are really flooring it now, and they've clearly got something else going on with their vehicles. Now that they're this close, they're clearly going quite a bit faster than you. So it's not going to be very long.
They combined devil and demon blood. They did a little swiggy swig and then poured it in.
I'll be ready. I'll let Buru know. Anything else?
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
Okay. And I'll turn to Buru, who's fidgeting with the harpoon, and I'll be like, they're gaining on us. We're gonna try something when they get close. Just be ready.
Impale them, right?
Yes,
Okay.
impale them.
Oh, I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity just to look over just make sure you have the stat blocks up for your vehicles.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Did
be
those stat blocks include the upgrades that we had?
I was just gonna say I'm gonna be factoring those in as if anything happens. So don't worry about the upgrades. Just worry about the base stat blocks.
Can you
just
remind who's in what vehicle, just so I have the right one open?
Gantash and Yoll are in the Tormentor, and Buru and Silas are in the Scavenger.
Perfecto.
And the Tormentor has spiked armor, and the Scavenger
Raking sights.
has plate armor, maybe?
I'm gonna bring those up.
I forget what we did to the Scavenger, but we talked ourselves into an extra upgrade on both of them.
Yeah.
I've got both open now. Oh, and both on the left. Okay.
Wait, they took off?
Oh,
I was
Wait, what the
looking at the vehicles and then
I stepped away for a second to get my thing.
Actually, you know what? That's not bad. Take a little bit to look over the things, and just so you know, you're going to see something on there that says mishap threshold. That's going to be relatively important. I mean, you can think in your mind. You obviously don't want to take huge chunks of damage to your vehicle, and there's even more reason for that. That's basically as much as I'll tell you about that. But I'm actually going to grab a glass of water too while they're doing that. Just look over your stat blocks.
reactions, juke. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I like that. Where was he saying the mishap? I don't see the mishap.
I don't see the mishap either.
Oh, I see it. It's hit points, hit points, hit points. Damage threshold 10, mishap threshold 20. What does that mean?
Presumably, like, okay, I don't know. I have an idea, but I think it's kind of metagaming to discuss right now.
So we've got like spikes on the front of our vehicle, it seems, right?
Yeah, well, we have spikes all over it because we got we got spike armor upgraded on this because this one already had spikes, and we're like, fuck it, make it extra spiky.
Extra spiky.
And I think the other one we put plate armor on, like just reinforced plate armor on the scavenger, because the scavenger can fit. I think the scavenger can fit 8. Can it?
No. It's 4 and 4.
I thought the scavenger could fit more.
No, it was the big one that can only fit more.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get a big and a medium. We got 2 mediums.
Oh, the Tormentor has, 19 while motionless. You have 1 more armor class? The fuck?
Oh, look.
I mean, it's clearly a smaller vehicle. Yeah, creature capacity, 8 medium creatures on the scavenger and 4 medium creatures on the tormentor. Yeah.
Oh,
right.
really?
Yeah, creature capacity, 8 medium creatures.
The hit points are also
scavenger.
almost double.
I thought we got 2
Or is it
four,
more than double?
More than
four
double.
capacity vehicles.
No, I'm pretty sure the demon grinder is bigger. Like, I think the demon grinder is like maybe even up to 12.
Nope, it's 8.
There's no way the demon grinder and the scavenger both are 8.
I think it's just a matter of they are both 8. I'm looking at them right now. They're both 8.
I
Yeah.
trust you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Which to be fair, I might have said 4 before, honestly, but I think I was mostly counting like the kind of active stations that you guys have access to.
I think the thought was effectively, let's get a big one and a medium one, and then worst case scenario, if we use the medium one or the medium one offensively and we fuck it up, then we at least have the big one, which we've reinforced with additional plate armor. I believe, if I'm recalling correctly, that was our rationale for this decisions that we made. So the scavenger could fit everybody, including Rhea, plus additional.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong, Krepe, I think you'd probably remember this too, but I've got a lot open right now. It's your vehicle that has the spiked armor, correct?
Yeah, the Tormentor has the spiked armor, yeah.
Perfect. And the other one just has like a thicker plating armor. So basically your so the major difference
stacks with the raking sides.
It would, yeah.
idea.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, to make it a little bit easier, so the upgrade for the scavenger, basically your AC on that vehicle, the major change is your AC for the scavenger is going to be 23 as opposed to 20. Okay. Okay. As you guys are carrying along here, go ahead and roll me a d20. And any one of you. You guys can democratically decide.
David's already done it. We just watched him do it.
What is it?
Yeah. Go ahead, David.
11.
11?
Well, I did it just to see if anybody would pick me, you know? Democrat.
Okay. Actually, I realized I needed both of you to do this. So can I get the other vehicle to do one too? So let's just have Silas roll a d20.
Okay,
11.
I'm doing it.
Mhm.
Boom.
7.
Perfect.
Mine's better.
You don't know that.
7-11.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are carrying along, you can hear the roaring of the engines behind you. Even the Devil's Ride is starting to emit this like really loud, like screaming exhaust. And as you're carrying along, taking in like all these different features of the landscape, again, that kind of mountainous range with the fissure through it is still up and on your right. The cliff is off to your left-hand side, closer to the river Styx. And the terrain, like the ground itself, seems to start basically like a dry desert that has the cracks in it. It's kind of what the land starts to look like. And as you drive along, Mr. Silas, as the driver of the other vehicle, I'm gonna have you the ground beneath you again starts to get those kind of like cracks in it or whatever, and as you're kind of ripping forward, looking behind you, keeping track of everything, these conversations, you don't realize, but one of those is basically not just a crack in the ground, but it's actually like a platform, so your vehicle kind of rides up it a little bit. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw for your vehicle. So go ahead and just roll a d20 and we'll look at your dex for your scavenger.
Okay.
Dex for scavengers +1.
+1, perfect. So a 16. No shit, you needed a 15 to pass that, so you didn't even need the +1. So as you kind of take off this thing, like you get a little bit airborne, but you're able to just kind of reef back on the handle, kind of pull your weight back a little bit, and it just barely allows your vehicle to land flat and just kind of swerve back onto the road and carry
Wait,
on.
are you telling me that this fucking twink just on his own manipulated the trajectory of a 9,000-pound vehicle?
Well, with the wheels turning back and everything like that, yeah, he got good control of it.
Great job, bud.
Hell yeah.
Plus, he weighs what, a good 60 pounds? That's a big offset.
Yeah, that makes it 9,060 pounds.
There's like 250 pounds in the back, you know.
Yeah, true. I'm attributing more of that to Buru, if we're being honest.
But
He's the counterweight.
you guys carry on, but the landscape definitely gets a little bit more treacherous here as you're rolling on, and you look behind you, and this thing has encroached to now about the 200 feet range, and you can hear through the specifically Gantash, you hear this through the roaring of your engines and the just horrific screaming of the other engines. You actually hear this like just wait, just a screaming coming out of whatever creature's on the front of that thing.
Oh, like screeching.
Screeching,
Like,
I thought you said wait.
squealing.
like swine squealing. All right, it's a fucking pig.
Could be.
Yeah, you're right. It could be.
I know why he's laughing. I fucking
And
know
I
why
could
he's
be
laughing.
tired of your fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
DM question: can I cast spells while driving? Because it's not concentrating.
Yeah, you can give that a try.
Can I ready a spell?
Sure.
I want to ready fireball
Okay. For what trigger?
when they get in range.
Which is
Oh, it's 150 feet, so 50 more feet.
okay.
And yeah, I mean this is all, they won't see it coming, you know, because the smoke and stuff, you know.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
I don't know.
We're about to find
Maybe.
out.
Well, do you want
Doesn't
this is just kind of more like a learning moment too. Do you want the trigger to be like when the smoke is over top of them, or do you want it to be when they're 150 feet?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna be like a bullet anyways.
Okay.
I don't think they'll be able to avoid it.
So take your pick.
Famous last
150?
words. Let's do 100.
100. Okay. Okay. So you guys carry on, and
Sorry, I heard mention of smoke.
yes.
I ready to spell when they get within a certain
I see.
range.
I just wanted to make sure we're not. As you were.
I'm gonna ready an action as well.
Oh, wait. You mean Krepe's smoke?
Yeah.
Let's do it then. Yeah, let's do it then.
When the smoke's on them.
When we smoke, a fireball goes through the cloud and we veer off around them.
Oh, okay. You're gonna cast it while you're like veering.
But yeah, he casts the smoke. They don't see us for a second. They see a fireball come through it, and we're coming around.
Okay.
Is there a choke point or some sort of like a narrow-ish, like you're saying that the terrain is getting more and more sort of rugged and vaguely mountainous. Is there like a sort of narrow-ish choke point within the next, I don't know, couple hundred feet?
Not
Say the next
necessarily.
kilometer even?
Not necessarily choke point. So the terrain's getting like, it's starting to get like more texture to the ground, and also like hills are starting to come into play. You do again, so pointing out the little mountain thing that's off to your side here, from where you're at, you can see that this thing goes up probably 300 feet, and there's like a fissure directly through the center of it. So that is by definition a choke point. But in terms of just directly in front of you, following the curve of the river, probably give me a perception check first. Let's see what you spot.
Sorry, my back is really killing me. I can't sit down right now.
Yeah. I mean, you can see that clearly in front of you, directly in front of you, there's some sort of hills, but you don't see exactly that it would form exactly what you need. It could, though. It could. You just can't see from here. Okay. So these things are still screaming. They're still coming towards you, and they get relatively close. So they're riding their way up. They make their way to 150 feet. If you guys are waiting for any specific moment, you just let me know. But they ride on.
I'm just waiting for Yoll to do his move. That's it.
Okay.
Driving on close to Gantash.
I guess I'm supposed to be doing this move, huh?
I'm just waiting for you. Whenever you.
I mean, I don't.
Uh-oh.
I don't know that we discussed enough for
We didn't.
me to know attack. I mean, you and I certainly didn't, but I don't think I necessarily understand the goal of the smoke. Like, I know Gantash wanted to use the smoke, but it's like, okay, well, if there's just a big pile of smoke, like,
I think it
we're
was
in
a
fucking
blind
barren wasteland,
so they can't.
and the smoke
see
isn't
us.
that big. It's only 20 feet across.
True. That's why we're tight together, though.
So I just want to know, almost like a marching order. I want to know the way that you would have positioned yourselves to each other, so left and right side.
I'd be on the
and
left.
B. Okay, so
Well, no, Gantash is driving. So
Yeah,
wherever the
we'll do it like that. Yeah.
driver's seat is, and I'm at the harpoon, or at the fixed, at the like not broken harpoon launcher in the Tormentor.
okay, perfect. So you're going to be on the left side of the vehicle, so I'll put you down here. Gantash up front, Silas up front, Buru here. But I need to know how close your vehicles are together, like how comfortable you.
As close as, like, a
I'm
foot,
like
2 feet away.
I would say probably like no more than 5 feet between the two vehicles.
Yeah.
5 to 6
Sounds
feet
good.
between the two vehicles.
Okay, and secondly, how close to the river Styx are you going to be driving? So the Styx is on your left side. How close are you driving to that?
Well, that's why I was asking about any choke points, vague choke points, because I would sort of indicate to Gantash, if we're going to do this thing, then we should probably veer away from the river.
I think I would have slowly been pulling away from the river to give myself some space at least for this maneuver.
So you tell me. You've had tons of time to position yourself, so I'll let you just choose how far away from it you are.
I feel like is that the river Styx there?
It'll be on your left side.
I'd probably
So
say
that's
like at least 200 feet.
200 feet. Okay. So it'll be 200 feet away. Okay, awesome. So you guys are ripping forward. And as you do, now within 100 feet of you guys is these two vehicles. And as you look back, you can very clearly see now that some of the occupants stand out a little bit. There are three riding the... I'll just put these up here. There are three riding the demon grinder that you, as far as you can see, and they all look relatively the same type of creature. There are two riding the devil's ride that look much different from the ones riding the demon grinder, but also some sort of like furry, weird looking humanoid creature.
In the kind of gaining distance of this vehicle, in anticipation of Yoll's, whenever he decides to do his thing, can I have a quick glance back, see if I can catch anything that they're saying out of their lips now that they're a bit closer?
Yeah, so you can see that the crowned one has just been screaming this entire time, mostly just like indiscriminate squeals. But mixed in, there's like, get 'em boys, ride, ride.
And I kind of like, as I turn back just to see, I'll turn back to the wheel and say, not friendly, Yoll. They are not friendly.
I'm gonna look when Gantash says that to me. I'm gonna look over to Buru. You're on one of the harpoon launchers, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get your attention and give you a nod, and then I'm gonna start blowing a smoke.
Okay, so you're gonna start up the smoke right now.
Word.
Okay.
But as the smoke starts to billow a little bit, like I wanna, so before I blow the smoke, I wanna align the harpoon shot. Then I wanna start blowing the smoke, and then I wanna, once the smoke has started to billow a little bit and sort of engulf the cart, I wanna shoot.
Okay. Can you go ahead and make the smoke ball for me? And Lemon, Lemon, if you've got some Mad Max music or something, I think we're going to be needing that in a
I
second.
can't see anybody. Is that
How's this, big
that's
boy?
typical?
Wait, do you not have vision?
I have vision. I just can't see anything.
Yeah, I'm actually going to
that's
turn
cool.
off vision for this map just so you guys can see the whole
I
space.
believe it's just a 20-foot thing, right?
Can you guys see the whole
30
thing now?
foot. Excuse me, 30 feet.
I can see. Yep.
You guys can see the whole map, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to bump you guys forward. And we're going to do a little bit of theater of the mind on this one.
Phrank, do you have control over moving this?
No.
No? Okay, I'll move it. Tell me where to move it and I will move it.
Actually, do I?
I mean, you should be able to move everything, but if not, I can move it. It's not a big deal.
Shit. I just fucked up. Whatever. Yeah, no, I'm going to have you move it just because I'm going to have to switch back and forth.
So sorry, this is the position that we are currently in, is what you're saying?
Well, at what point did you want to blow the smoke? How far away?
When they get to around 100 to 120 feet, because I know the range of my military background will give me some context. It's the range of my harpoon launcher.
Yeah. Perfect. So I'll get you about 100 feet away from the front of their vehicle. Okay, so you blow that smoke and it starts traveling back to them pretty quickly. At this point, I have no better way to do this than to have you guys roll initiative. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So let's set you up.
I'm gonna not forget to roll initiative with advantage like I have for the last 3 levels.
Okay. All right. Now, bear in mind that the driver of the vehicle is going to be the one that controls the vehicle on your turn. So just keep that in mind.
Trieu privately rolled some dice.
Oh, what? That actually okay. hold on.
It's
It's a 7.
Okay.
God damn it.
Oh
I've
yeah,
heard
it's
this
one
before.
again.
I'm just gonna roll another d20 plus 1.
Okay.
Ooh, 20. Can you manually change mine? I don't think I can.
Yo, throw some Minotaurs on that car real quick.
Thank you.
20 straight.
Yeah. Doity. 19
I
plus
love
1.
seeing the names. I can't wait to fight Raggadragga.
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 Raggadragga is my favorite member of the Mystery Incorporated crew.
Oh, I fucking love this music. Okay. So you guys are tearing off, the smoke gets blown, and it's literally like within the same like 2-second frame that the smoke's traveling backwards, you're traveling away from it, and these guys are traveling up. And so within, actually I'll call it like within like 3 or 4 seconds, that smoke is basically going to come over top of them. So Yoll, you're the top of the action here, buddy. I'll say that you blew that smoke before your actual turn, so you have a full turn.
Okay, great. So my turn will just be... Okay, so this is actually interesting. If presumably me raging would not have any effect on the rolls of the vehicle weapons.
I'll say that no, it wouldn't have an effect on that, but I'll say that you can maintain your rage if you harpoon fling.
Okay.
Ooh, getting,
Okay.
getting
Yeah. Let's do that. Great.
Specific.
So I will rage. Yeah, I will rage.
Okay.
So we rage in, and then I'm going to harpoon fling. Sorry, I'm just reading the tormentor sheet. +7 to hit 1 target,
Yep.
and the hit is 2d8 +2.
Perfect.
So just d20 +7, I guess.
Yep. So, and you guys, just so you know, you can fire at specific creatures or the vehicles themselves. Just know that the creatures will have cover based on where they're sitting in the vehicle.
To be clear, I am shooting at the small vehicle, not the large vehicle.
Okay. And you want the vehicle itself.
The vehicle itself, yeah.
All right. Perfect. Let her rip, buddy. Oh, big start.
We'll call it smoke. We'll call it
That
smoke.
is such a big nat 1, though.
Can't see through the smoke.
So
It's true. It's the biggest nat 1 of the campaign, for sure.
So you fire off, and this thing just very quickly veers out of the way. It's clear that these guys are used to on the road type combat.
Remember, I had
Even through
a
the smoke, these
reaction.
fucking idiots. Bastards. Okay, so that's down to 9 harpoons, folks.
Remember, Frank, I had a reaction.
Yeah, you did. So you wanted to. So the
You had a
smoke.
ready to action. That's different.
Yeah,
Sorry, I had a ready action.
yeah, that's right. So I'll let you let it rip. Go ahead and roll and try to do what you're gonna do.
Oh, wait. Why didn't it roll?
Fireball is not a roll. It's a DC. It's a
Oh,
dex
it's a
save.
DC. There you go.
Firebolt is a attack roll.
You know what? I'm gonna retcon something. Because the smoke was over top of him. Roll again. I'm gonna give you advantage on the hit.
Oh, thanks, bud.
It's a very good point. Go ahead and roll that.
Here comes a crit.
Ooh,
Oh, close.
Oh,
So close.
So that will actually hit. So go ahead and roll some damage.
So that's 2d8 plus 2. And we established so like no attack, no damage increase due to rage because it's a vehicle.
Correct.
That's doing the damage. Okay.
Correct.
13.
13. Okay, perfect. So your harpoon the smoke billows over. They barely see the harpoon coming through the smoke before taking that hit right through the center of it. And the harpoon you hear this nasty clunk as it just rips through the front of this thing. And just more squealing coming out from that vehicle now. And you fucked it up, by the way. Like there's twisted metal all over that thing.
Great. That's great. I would like... Now, I've used my bonus action to rage.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how, if you're doing the harpoon launcher kind of like a crossbow and that you need a bonus action to reload it or what?
No, you're able to just reload it quickly.
Okay, then I would like to just get it reloaded and ready to rumble, and that's it.
Okay, sweet. Okay, next up, Gantash.
Wait, did
Is
Fireball
Silas
work?
doing his thing?
Oh yeah, Silas. Sorry. Where are you fireballing? Right there.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So some dex saves, right?
Oh, that's gonna do damage to the vehicle and to the people.
I mean, if that vehicle's anything like our vehicles, it might
Yeah,
not do damage to the
immunity,
vehicle, if you
yeah.
know what I'm saying.
What's the DC? 16. Holy shish kebab. Dexterity, boom. Okay, roll the damage on it.
We're eating good tonight, Trieu. Close the door.
Oh, oh, mamacita. Just haciendo.
Wow.
Here,
Mama
okay.
see-
Here,
and you know what's
clear
fucked
back
up?
blast. Okay.
That's actually not even that good a roll. Like, it's
It's not
pretty
that
regular ass roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,
Okay.
2, 3,
What slot did
5,
you
2,
use?
3, 5, 5.
Third level?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's nice. So 26. Boom, boom, boom. And then this. Okay. All right. Okay, so everything on this vehicle, you just hear this like horrific screaming, and you hear like the twisting of metal on this one too, as the demon grinder itself takes full damage. So it just goes, the fireball just goes off right in the center of them. They have no time to react.
The truck takes damage?
Yeah.
Interesting. It appears as though we have different cars.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even see that. No, it doesn't. Thanks, Krepe. I had to do a bunch of damage calculation. I lied. Retcon, you do not hear the denting of metal at all. You just hear lots of squealing, and you hear actually like a really twisted type of scream coming that is clearly not from this type of creature, but something else got hit that is not one of these werebores.
Ooh.
I see an icon on the bottom left. Am I not supposed to see that? See that?
In the bottom left?
Token.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about him.
Oh boy.
I also can't get rid of my fireball AoE
Yeah.
thing, but whatever.
That was actually
use
like a
mouse.
test.
Hold your mouse over it. And
I
press
can't
delete.
see it because the vehicle's on top of it.
Oh, hold on. I might be able to.
Oh. I got it. Boom. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, next up is Gantash.
All right, so I'm gonna move in like an arc around. So I'm gonna probably move like 10 feet forward, and then I'll use the remaining 90 feet to arc around. I just don't know how that would look in terms of distance.
Yeah, well, they are going to be going forward, so you can actually... It's almost like you get double speed, you know what I mean? Because they're going to be going forward and you're going to be going back, so relative to them, you can go up to 180 if you want.
Interesting. Then I'd like to do something very fascinating. I don't know.
We'll be the judge of that.
I don't know if this is going to end up being a possibility, but they're going to be essentially going straight through the smoke, right?
Yeah.
On their next turn, hypothetically.
Well, sorry. I was actually going to have the smoke be removed because that thing's gone. Like, they've ripped through it already. It only took like 3 seconds.
I see.
So, if you
So,
can
okay,
check-
you want me to move it?
if you can get rid of it, yeah.
Then I
feel like I'm at a new metal concert in 2009.
am gonna usher a U-turn,
Okay.
and I'm gonna drive right into them, raking sights.
Into which one?
Let's do big man.
Okay.
I'm gonna U-turn, and as they kind of come towards us in the whatever 180 movement the 100 from me and the whatever 80 from them or whatever the case is. I'm gonna kind of like ready a raking scythes impact action.
Okay. I mean, you can definitely get all the way there, so be my guest.
But I mean, I'm thinking, for RP's sake, that it's gonna take some time for my car to turn around, right?
Okay.
I don't know how that's gonna affect the movement
Like
of
this
it.
bastard has a tight turning circle.
Yeah.
No
No,
doubt.
I'll say that it takes 10 feet of forward movement to get your arc right, and then
Yeah.
you can just start ripping straight back.
Okay, then that's what I'll do.
Okay. So I'll say you have 160 feet going backwards.
Yeah. So that's what my turn's gonna end up being. I mean, do I can't.
Oh yeah, I've just realized you can't move the token.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking Yoll, so you're going like all the way down here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna raking scythes. Is that gonna happen on this turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're passing him.
Raking scythes.
Okay, so you're gonna drive right past him. So how does that work? You've got the stat
When the
block.
tormentor moves within 5 feet of the creature that isn't prone or another vehicle for the first time on a turn, it can rake the creature or vehicle with its protruding blades. There's no save.
Okay.
It's just a vehicle.
Okay.
Oh, there is a saving throw. Yeah, there's
Okay.
a saving throw. Dexterity saving throw from the big guy.
The vehicle.
From the vehicle. DC 13.
Okay, well we pulled a 6, so go ahead.
I can't imagine the big boy has a lot of decks.
Now, due to your spikes, by the way, you're going to be rolling an extra D10 on top of this. As the scythes go out, the spikes are protruding out too, and they rake across this thing. And actually, as they do, from the spikes, there's 3 spikes that kind of drag across this thing. You notice that actually there's like these ethereal figures that jump out of the spikes, and it's their hands that scrape across. It's like there's ghosts flying out of your spikes, scraping their nails across the side of this vehicle.
I hate that.
Thanks,
So
Mr.
you got-
Deer.
Yeah, you guys signed up for some weird stuff.
Well, here's the roll. Ah, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, this is
you
a
added the
10
D10?
and a 9.
Damn. That's juicy.
Oh, yeah.
That is juicy. Okay, so 28. So you just rake through the side of this thing, and you can see sitting on the harpoon flinger, you scrape right below this werebower on this harpoon flinger as he's like trying to aim towards you as you guys go past. Let me see here. So it's 28 damage. Okay, perfect. All right. And then I assume then you carry on going because
Yeah,
this thing's going
however
forward too.
much movement I can get away from them, I'm going to keep going.
Okay, so as you pass beside them, you're actually going to take an opportunity attack from the harpoon flinger,
I'll take it.
which is... There's a lot to look at here. So it's going to be a 22 to hit.
Fuck. That hits.
That's a hit.
That hits, okay.
Assuming that we don't get additional AC from our spike.
You do not.
I don't think
you
we do.
not. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and take... Oh, Jesus. I'm not shitting. Those are both max damage. You're going to take... 16 piercing damage
I am
to your
almost
vehicle.
As you started saying 6, I thought you were about to say 6T.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a good thing we got another big car.
Okay, so from here, now I know the map doesn't allow for this, but you guys are going to be a good 40 feet behind them as you've just zipped past each other. And before you get, I assume you're going to turn around to try to go catch up behind them again?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll say you're facing behind them at this point. Is there anything else you can do?
No.
Okay, so next is going to be, actually I didn't do this. So next is going to be the motorcycle, who is actually going to...
Sorry. I have a question about how that interaction interacts with some of my abilities. Just out of curiosity, I don't have a weapon equipped, so I don't actually think this would be a thing. But because of Polearm Master, if an enemy walks within range of me, or maybe it's Sentinel, but if an enemy walks within range of me,
Yeah.
I get to attack it. I'm pretty sure.
I would
When
say
you are
that
specifically when you are wielding a glaive, halberd, pike, or quarterstaff, and I am not. I'm actively on the harpoon, so never mind.
you're on the harpoon. Yeah, good question though. Okay, so next up is going to be the creature on this Devil's Ride, who is going to zip its way forward. It's going to be moving about 150% the speed of both of you guys, so it's going to zip its way forward up towards the Scavenger.
Watch out, boys.
Actually, sorry, no, this thing moves quite a bit faster, so it's going to get another good chunk of speed. And this thing is actually going to pop up its front wheel, and it literally goes into like a backflip. And the two creatures start this thing's zooming towards you, and so it backflips, and the creatures on the ride itself, the one riding it just holding the handlebars, the other one holding a crossbow as it's upside down, aiming it towards you guys. Next is going to be Silas.
Gotta be that disadvantage.
They're well
in the
practiced.
air,
Fucking
doing
insane.
a backflip.
Yep, they're about 30 feet in the air. Actually, let me be sure about that.
30 feet.
Yep, 30 feet.
And they're full momentum going 30 feet up in the air going forward.
Going about, actually, this one goes about 175% your speed, approximately.
I'm gonna yell to Buru, and I'm gonna slam on the brakes. I'm gonna yell to Buru to hold on. I'm gonna slam on the brakes.
Okay.
As I'm watching these guys in the air, I'm like,
Is there anything else you're doing?
I'm gonna put it in reverse and kind of do the whole, drive really fast and whip around sort of thing.
Does this motherfucker have a gear shift? Is there a reverse? Is there a reverse in these fuckers?
I'm just gonna reverse and crank the wheel really hard and just swing out and then, reel it back.
Okay.
And then start heading to this big.
Frankly, I was surprised that you acknowledged that they had a brake.
Well, they've got a reverse, so it stops. So you're heading
Brakes.
you're heading backwards then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like I'm not in the backwards direction. I'm headed this down south.
Okay. Front of your car headed down, or you're actually driving backwards?
No, I spun around like
Okay,
in
perfect.
like a Need for Speed type movie, just
Okay.
whipped around.
This motherfucker is straight up Fast and Furious.
So you do need to arc out one way or the other. You can go left or right.
Left.
Okay, so this way.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll say you can basically get as close to this thing as you want.
I don't think I can do anything. I just drive.
Okay.
And I already used a spell, right? So I can't use another one, right?
No, you can. You had that ready, so it's your turn. It refreshes.
Okay. Well. Can I attack an individual creature in there?
Sure.
Just gonna firebolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Raggadragga
And also, which one are you hitting? I should be clear.
Whatever one in the front here, I can see.
Okay, the one with the crown?
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
Driver, harpooner, screecher.
I guess, yeah. I'll hit the king, the furry.
Okay.
All
Okay.
furries.
The king furry.
The king of furries.
You roll damage, you said?
Yeah, you can roll damage. You hit 10 damage. Okay, perfect. Cool. So you reef this thing around, fire out this firebolt, and you blast him right in the face. He tries to duck behind the cover of the station, but you blast him right in the face.
Now this thing does have hair. Flammable?
Singeable for sure.
Roll for scarring?
I'm gonna kind of go in this direction.
Move your token where you want to go, and I'll follow.
Like since we're still like driving, I'm gonna go to this side of the vehicle, and hopefully Buru can line up a shot. I don't want to get too close to it, you know, kind of circling it.
Sure. Okay, so
Raggadragga-doo.
next is going to be Mr. Raggadragga, who is going to, at this, just instantly take a huge turn, squealing the whole ride, and lining up a drive straight forward into the scavenger. So,
Sorry,
Miss-
which vehicle is Raggadragga in?
he's in the big boy.
Oh, what?
He's the one with the crown.
Nice.
Uh,
Sorry, I can't see the actual.
Yeah,
tokens.
we can't see it.
I know.
The truck is on top, so I just.
I know. It's whichever one I move last, unfortunately. So I have to like keep doing this.
They're still. The truck's still on top. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. So he's going to try to drive right over top of basically all of you with these gigantic wheels. So you guys are going to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw with your vehicle.
So just roll a d20 and then add the modifier.
+1.
Be a D20 +1, right?
That's a 9.
That's a 9. Okay, so basically he just rolls right over top of you guys, and these massive scrap metal wheels just roll over top of your vehicle. And to you guys have some cover here. So all of you are going to be taking some damage. So let's see here.
You mean
keep
me
saying
and Buru?
all.
Yeah, you mean me and Buru.
We're not all
in the
in the same
vehicle.
vehicle.
Sorry.
Thank you, baby.
Wow, that is a fucking terribly low roll. You're gonna each one of you, including the vehicle, is gonna take 11 bludgeoning damage as this thing rolls over top of you. And as it does, Raggadragga, you see from his crown this ray of fire comes out and blasts at you, Silas. So you, my friend, are going to. I'm going to roll here to hit. Yes.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm. Never mind.
How much bludgeoning did we take?
11 each.
11 each.
So does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Okay. So this ray comes out and blasts from the top of his crown, and it just carves out some of the landscape, and he drives his way forward and starts arcing his way back around. Okay. So next up is going to be the guy with the crossbow, who, still upside down, is going to take a shot over at you, Silas, the driver of that vehicle, as you guys pass by. So we're going to roll the hit. It's an 8, so it just clings off the side of the scavenger, and no damage done. Next is going to be one of these werebores who, in their harpoon station, are going to roll at your scavenger. Just the vehicle itself.
Yeah.
And let's... Does a 20 hit?
No. For the scavenger, no.
No, it does not. Okay. So Harpoon Flinger goes out and just clangs, gets a bad angle, clangs off one of the rounded parts of the steel. Buru, you're up next.
Buru.
All right. I'm taking out my shield. I'm standing up. Actually, is it like an open top? No, it's not, right? Or
Convertible.
like, is it? I don't know what.
You have half cover right now.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
half covered.
Yeah, so it's basically like your station has like a metal cage around it.
All right. And I'm gonna talk to my shield. We can do what Silas did, right? I don't have time for these creatures that are in these vehicles. Can we try?
Give me a little persuasion check. Six.
Fuck.
+4.
If they get close to me again, I'll be sure to let them know that's a mistake.
Okay. There's 3 creatures in that vehicle.
There
Big one.
There are 3, yeah, that you can see.
All right. Guess we're gonna harpoon fling.
Okay.
At Raggadragga.
Ratatouille.
Let's see. Here's this 2d8 +1. Oh, so d20 to roll hit +6, right?
+6.
Ours
7,
+6.
Whatever yours is. Yeah.
Oh shit! Nice. And you're aiming for Ratatouille?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so go ahead and roll double damage on that. So double your dice, which I believe is 2d10. So go up to 4d10 plus whatever the plus is.
Wait. No, it's 2d8.
Oh, 2d8.
+1.
Sorry. So 4d8 then.
Is that how crits work? I thought
You
it was
double-
just one additional die.
It's double.
You double all the dice.
I don't think I knew that.
The more you know.
Oh, shit.
just Reading.
21.
It's not bad.
Damn. Okay, so you fire this harpoon, and from the driver's seat, you just hear this squeal as this harpoon just poof pins right through his chest, pins him to the seat, and you can see the blood splatter as it just flies out into the air behind this vehicle.
All right.
I bet Ethan
Beautiful
would
hit.
do an incredible pig squeal.
You would. He
would.
totally
It'd be
would.
so good. It'd be so good, and you know that someone would come downstairs and be like, "Are you okay?"
No, nobody would check on him, that's for sure.
Oh man. And then
They'd send him a text.
I guess if you allow me, I'm gonna reload this harpoon and stay on it.
Yeah.
And then I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. So, you guys see as so just to be clear, Gantash, you're now kind of facing the direction that this demon grinder. So you guys are kind of facing each other because it's looped around. So this werebore here, the third werebore on the vehicle, you actually see him go into the back of the vehicle, and he just throws something out the side of it as the vehicle is kind of bearing down south towards you. He just throws something out of the side of it, and you can see that it's a cage of some kind. So he throws it out, and the vehicle just slightly veers away from it, and the cage just kind of tumbles forward towards you, Gantash. And you can't help but notice that springing forward from this cage is a very familiar looking demon that you guys said bye-bye to a little while ago.
What?
Is it coming towards our vehicle?
So the cage rolls forward, and out of the cage door flings open, and this demon jumps out of it and is basically in the air jumping towards your tormentor.
Is this creature gonna land on us this turn?
It is just heading forward, so that's going to be up to you guys, but it does launch. Actually, I'm going to say it launches to about here, and you've got another 20 feet behind. So you're about 45 feet away from it, but it's actively in the air. The werebore also climbs to the front of the vehicle and gets itself into like a station inside of the jaws. So there's now a werebore sitting inside of the jaws at some new station. Jesus Christ. Yoll.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, baby.
Okay, so this demon is literally flying through the air towards us.
Correct, but not winged. It's literally just the momentum that's launched
It's
forward.
like is fucking Supermaning it. Okay, so I would like to try and shoot the demon out of the air.
Okay, let her rip.
If he lands the shot, can we say the momentum is like stopped?
Well, yeah, hell yeah.
Sorry, hold on. I just need to make sure it is +7. Okay. There's no way I roll 2 ones, right? Ah, fuck.
13. That does not hit. So he's just launching through the air, arms out, claws out, and it just passes right beneath his arm.
Okay. I'd like to. Okay. Can I please do 2 things? I would like to put another harpoon in the harpoon loader, but I'd also like, to take out my weapon.
Sure.
And like posture near the perimeters of the vehicle.
Sure. Like a 300 kind of getting your thing ready for him coming in.
Yeah. Defensive stance to make sure that he doesn't tear Gantash's head off effectively.
Perfect.
Rather, it doesn't immediately tear Gantash's head off.
Fair enough.
I can't promise to avoid that.
Okay.
I guess that has to be it.
Okay, and now the momentum of the battle has it's almost like you've selected your piece of ground that this battle's taking place on, as the momentums have now shifted and kind of reset, and you're now just kind of picking up speed, both you and the Demon Grinder. So Gantash.
I do have one more question of like mechanical nuance.
Sure.
So we established that if I decide on my first attack in a certain turn, if that attack is reckless, then all remaining attacks are reckless.
Yes, that's correct.
Like I can't just like pick and choose, okay, this one's reckless and this one isn't, and this one is and this one isn't.
Well, there would be no reason, because you'd get the downside by just doing one.
Yeah. So since I have attacked, but I attacked in a way that could not be reckless, if in theory my Polearm Master is triggered, could that be a reckless attack or no?
Yeah, I'll let you do it. That's fine.
Okay. Basically, I want to baseball bat this guy out of the air.
Yes, I know what you're trying for. Okay, so Gantash.
I would like to swerve out of the way.
Okay.
I need to be only in 5 feet for raking scythes, so I can get like here. So
With
like,
the vehicle?
Yeah, turn left and then just go straight this way.
Oh, you're going for the Demon Grinder.
Yeah. So I kind of like see this swerve out of the way and then full gas. Oh, wait.
5 feet means that we need to be next to each other.
Hold on. I want to do like this because I want to swerve around my teammates too.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then end up over here.
Yep. So like here, and then like you just bypassing it, getting close to it like that?
Yep. And
perfect.
So that from that position, that's like 60 feet. I'll have 40 feet of movement to like drive past it. And I'll be doing raking scythes. DC save on the vehicular device, please.
The device? It's a natural 4, so it's definitely gonna hit.
Ooh, and it's extra spiky, right? So 3d8.
That's right. Yep.
3d10. Isn't it?
10,
Well,
you're right.
it's 2d8 and 1d10. I realized last time you rolled 3d10. That's what threw me off. So it's gonna be 2d8, 1d10.
Plus.
Well, no, our thing is
or
2d10.
Oh, your sides are 2d10. Okay, good. So 3d10.
Yeah.
Okay.
2d10 plus 2. So a third for the spike armor.
You're fucking kidding, bro.
Oh. Okay.
I mean,
so
to be fair, the last time you rolled, I think a 10, a 9, and a 7.
Yeah, that's true.
okay, so you plow through this thing, carving up the other side of it, and again, those kind of ethereal ghost-like creatures just come out of the spikes, just groaning and slashing through the side of this. And as you pass, yet again, you're going to take an opportunity attack. So you go ahead and place your Gantash token wherever you would like the vehicle to be at the end of this.
Can I ask? Just because the way this combat is working, there's like a lot of things that happen halfway, and then there's a ton of movement because vehicles have crazy range.
Yes.
And then things kind of happen anyway. Is the trajectory of this demon that was flying at us like Is it very clearly not flying at us anymore?
Yeah, it's going the same direction it was.
Okay, just wanted to
going
make
south.
sure. Like, just wanted to make sure. Okay, then I would like to trigger my sentinel when we pass this car.
Perfect.
Or I guess my polar master.
Okay. So you've passed it, so go ahead. And you're just swiping at the vehicle.
Yes, and I will be doing it recklessly. Just at the vehicle.
And they
trying
get an
to-
opportunity attack on us, right?
They do, which I'll be doing.
26.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. That hits.
Just 8. 10, because I'm raging.
10. Okay. So you've carved up another. Oops, shit! I did that to the wrong one. 10. So
Specifically trying to take. If I can't slice baseball bat a demon out of the air, I'd like to at least try and affect some of the weaponry on board this vehicle.
Okay. So unfortunately, the harpoon flingers are placed up pretty high, so you wouldn't be like with this giant vehicle, so you wouldn't be able to reach up, but you can basically gash through part of the wheels.
Okay, fair.
So
You slashing tires?
yeah, I mean you're slashing through
metal tires.
metal, so it's not going to be great. But anyways, I need to roll for your. I already rolled. Yeah. Fucking nat 1. Okay, so the harpoon misses, and he just kind of hisses as you guys pass by.
As we pass and he misses, Gantash wants to yell, "Come back from whence you came!" Or go back from whence you've came.
Yeah. Are you turning the vehicle around at the end of this movement?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So next is going to be the driver of the motorcycle. It ends up landing forward a little bit, and he veers off to the side and drives his way forward to come towards you guys in your newly kind of turning around vehicle here. And he is actually going to do a little bit of a special maneuver here. He's going to do the same thing. He's actually going to jump and do a backflip, but he's just going to try to get just the height of your, just barely clearing you guys so that he can do a little bit of a drop-off technique here, which I've rolled, and he actually succeeds. So the creature on the back of the bike falls and lands into the center of your vehicle. So he's no longer on the motorcycle. He's with you. And this guy lands forward and clears you guys by about 10 feet. But this guy is with you. Okay.
Is Lulu in combat with us?
She is. That's a good point. I didn't even see her there, but I'm going to say the whole time she's basically just been for the ride.
I mean, yeah, I don't know that there's a lot that she can do when there isn't someone in her face, but now
Yeah.
there's someone in her face, so.
That's a good point. Okay, Silas.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bud.
Oh yeah, bud. I cast another fireball.
Okay, where?
I'm just throwing out fireballs left and right.
Finds out that he can get spell slots back by short resting, and now he's like, "Fuck yeah, candy! Woohoo!"
Exactly.
Okay, so right on the demon grinder. All right. So
yeah.
dexterity saves then?
Yep, 16.
Okay. Okay, roll damage.
Shit.
Damn.
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 3 sixes.
86. What fucking level?
Third.
Oh my god. 34.
I mean, 3 of the 8d6
Damn,
were
that
sixes.
guy's
He got a 5.
impaled. He's about to burn in his seat.
Bro, this is gonna be like when you shoot
That's
a GTA driver and the car just stops, bro. This is gonna be one of those.
Holy. Okay, so let me just get this out of the way here.
That's fucked.
That is fucking nice.
Don't burn up the harpoons. I need those.
You're driving after this, Buru. Take your nap.
He just takes a nap right after.
Jesus Christ, there's so much math.
Silas
Okay,
wants to do 2 short rests back to back.
Okay, so that thing just blows up, and all the werebores just, you can see just their heads just bounce off the cages that they're in cover, trying to withstand the damage, and they're just seared, scorched. You've clearly like burnt off flesh from both Raggadragga and his werebore companions. And Raggadragga, now you can see he just spits out blood, and he is pissed. You can see too, like the fur's been removed from one side of his face. The other side is just kind of this barely intact, bloody, matted fur. Nicely done. What else are you doing with your movement?
For this.
I'm gonna drive. How far do we get? We get 100 feet. Oh, okay. I want to go like around it. Like
Okay, so you're keeping like a berth around it?
Yeah.
Okay. So go move your token to where you want to go.
Or like
Okay.
get away from this little creepy thing.
Okay.
That's yours, by the way?
Oh, is that mine? Oh, it is mine.
I mean, it's not
Silas?
yours anymore.
I totally
Silas?
forgot
Silas?
what that was.
Yeah,
Out of
that's what Frank
character?
said. And then they launched this not entirely
Out of
just
character,
unfamiliar-
when you flung out the cage and the token popped up, I just saw you playing with your chopsticks. I'm like, bro, how do you not know what that thing is?
I forgot what it was. I was gonna ask, but
It's sushi night at the Lemon Casa.
Oh my god.
Casa de Lemon.
Okay, so Lulu, this is a good time for you to have reminded me because you're right. So Lulu's going to turn around and like just the adrenaline pumping through her. You can feel her snout has gotten cold just from gripping so tight. She like freaks out, turns around, and just lets out this huge blast that you've never heard before, and directly at the were. Well, you can see now it's a were rat, so it's basically a were creature, but it's a rat instead of a boar. So he's going to have to make a save, which he passes, but he's still going to take some damage here. And you just see all these sparkles fly out towards it as well.
Prestidigitation.
It's now just the rat.
Okay, and the creature that's on board with you, you can see just all these sparkles just fly through this thing, just cutting, leaving almost like razor blade cuts through it, and it's bleeding out onto your vehicle pretty profusely. Next is going to be Raggadragga, who is going to turn his vehicle following you guys who went past, and it is going to give an opportunity for the guy that's sitting in the claws now. You can see he's got these 2 giant handles, and he reefs back on them, and it opens the claws, and he pushes forward to try to clamp the claws on top of you. So let's make an attack roll for that.
Still reeling over this damage roll from Lemon. That's fucking insane. From a 3rd level spell.
That's a 21 to hit.
no,
Okay.
not yet.
With the plate armor. Doesn't hit?
Oh, with the plate armor, that's right. So these claws just kind of clamp down on the vehicle, and you can see they're not used to this thick of armor, and it just can't quite get through. But Raggadragga pushes forward, the jaws release, and he tries to drive over you again. So I'm going to have you make a dexterity saving throw for the vehicle.
You want to roll this one, True?
What was it,
It's a nat-
D20?
D20? Yeah, nat 20 preferably, you know. Plus
This-
one,
1, 17.
17. 17. So it succeeds. So you guys are able to kind of veer this thing out of the way
Yes.
before the wheels drive over you. But the blasting ray does come out of his helmet yet again.
All right,
So
Silas.
He's going to be aiming for Silas again here with a fucking 3. I cannot hit you guys for the life of me.
I find it's better when you roll double digits on your d20 rolls, in my opinion.
Yeah. So they drive past and they veer around again, like they circle around, so they're facing basically due west at this point. Okay, so that's going to be it for Raggadragga. The were-rat that's on the vehicle with you guys is going to start trying to attack somebody. So he actually runs forward to the helm and he starts trying to attack Gantash. So he is going to he's going to try to bite you to start.
What's that? Where at? I thought it was the other one.
For Mr. Gantash, it's going to be a 15 to hit.
Nope. And he'll kind of just like scurry up and be like, Yoll, help me!
And
I'll
then
just
he's
swat
gonna
it away, you know?
he's then going to with his short sword in hand to try to attack you with that. So. And a hit, so that's gonna miss.
Oh,
Hold on. Mike, reset the mic. Yep, turn it off.
Clearly, he has not made the investment of a Audio Technica AT2020 USB, sponsor of the stream.
It was a 10 to hit.
It's gonna be 10 whole lot of nothing.
Okay, so he just misses, and he's just kind of on the ride with you guys.
I'm literally just like dodging him like left and right as I'm maneuvering this vehicle.
So next is going to be the werebore here, who is in the harpoon flinger. He's going to go ahead and take a shot at. He's going to take a shot at your vehicle with a nat 20.
Whose vehicle?
The scavenger. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that a lot. I know. For a nat 20, so it's going to be. You know what? Let's just do this in chat.
Low rolls. Getting that one in there.
Ooh, baby.
Okay, 2 2s are fine.
Okay, so your vehicle takes 19 damage, which at this point you can actually see like it's got a little bit of a clunk to its maneuvering now. It is not in full form at all.
talking about our vehicle?
Yeah, I'm talking about your vehicle.
You hit with the nat 20,
The scavenger.
Yeah, the scavenger.
but it's a 23 to hit.
Nat 20 plus mods.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus mods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Plus a 20, a nat 20 is always going to hit, even if you're like from my DM style.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
A nat 20 will always hit, even if it's like a AC 40, a nat 20 will hit. Okay, so that's
So
it.
you're saying there's a chance to beat everything in this game?
Yes, I would never leave you with no.
There's a chance. So you're
Yeah,
saying
you could kill Torm if you really, if you rolled poorly.
I'll do that.
Buru, you're up, buddy.
Not happening.
I'm going to raise my shield and polish it with one hand. Like, you try to run us over. You know what to do. As I talk to my shield.
Oh, okay. And it will. It'll use.
Fireball?
Fireball?
It's time to cast a little juicy fireball.
Ooh, another one.
So, what's the roll?
It's for me, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's a dex save. Okay.
You guys literally getting bombarded. I feel like in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, those ranged creatures from hell, the upgraded ones that throw the
Holy
fireballs, bro.
Okay, so the one that's on the harpoon flinger just gets blasted off of its station, and it takes such force from this explosion that it just kind of gets launched through the bars, and its leg just breaks off between the bars, and just two pieces of this thing, one leg and the rest of its body, just go flying into the landscape. The others take a pretty serious amount of damage, but they are still standing, including the one that's in the jaws of this vehicle. And you just hear in your head, Buru.
Thank you, Gargoth. It's the first time I've tried that. DM question.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count as an action?
No, I'm going to let you take your turn.
Oh, hell
that was
yeah.
Gargoth's turn.
Wait, this motherfucker can just cast a free fireball on his turn for whimsy?
If it feels like
It's
it.
been like 20.
Should have signed more deals.
It's been like 20 sessions of me trying to get it to work. Let's see here. Do I want to invade? Let's try and impale Ratatouille.
Isn't he already
go for it.
impaled?
Yeah,
Again.
he's stuck to his seat.
I'm just gonna make sure he doesn't go.
Go where? Where, Buru, where?
Actually, so wait. DM question. Based on your description, did a creature die in that vehicle?
I mean, it's dead. It's out of the vehicle.
Oh, okay. So there's 2 left.
Yeah, in fact, let me put his corpse out somewhere.
Also, what happened to the demon?
Yeah, he's launched down, way down this way.
Is he like prone, or is he like trying to get up and?
Yeah, that's a good question. So he kind of flew through the air, was hoping to land on your vehicle, but then just kind of went way past and just tumbled forward. So he's out of the battle for now, but he still seems pretty intent on coming back.
Actually, I am going to attempt to hit the other creature in the vehicle.
The one that's in the jaws?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Let her rip.
$12? No.
A 12?
Yeah.
That does not hit, so it just kind of clangs off of one of the teeth, and he is safe.
I want to switch spots to the crane, and then my turn.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so the werebore that's in the seat there is in the jaws. He's actually going to reserve his action for something else. So he's going to go ahead and chill there. Next is going to be Yoll.
I have heard the cries of the elderly. And also the sick-ass rally of my sparkly elephant. I would like to... I don't like that. I would like to try and... So you said that this were-rat that's in our vehicle was like quite bloodied by Lulu's attack.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, my camera keeps fucking up. I would like to grab him by the scruff and try and throw him overboard.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
That will be at advantage because I am raging.
Correct.
90.
Okay. He is unable to avoid your grasp. So I'll say that you're able to grab him, and I'm going to give you one more strength check to throw him. So he's going to resist being grabbed, and another one to throw him.
And I'm trying to like basically spike him into the ground behind the vehicle.
Okay, fair.
Like I'm very clearly trying to hurt him, but also get him off my fucking car.
Well, you got to beat a 5, so good luck.
Ooh, with advantage? I don't know if I can do that. I literally can't roll lower than a 5.
Yeah, I would have said you failed on 2 ones. That's about it. Okay, so you toss him off the back of the vehicle, and as your momentum's going forward, you can see he tumbles back, and he takes some bludgeoning damage as he falls down here. Okay. So he is on the ground now behind your vehicle.
Sick. I mean, our vehicle is moving,
Right.
right?
Yes.
And then I want to give Lulu a fist bump.
Okay. She does. Squishes.
And then posture myself at the edge of the vehicle again with my weapon.
Okay.
In hand, ready to do something probably stupid.
Okay. Gantash, and also Lulu's pretty torqued at this point. Like she's like finally.
Me too, dude. Oh.
Yeah, the adrenaline's clearly hitting her. She actually seems more into it because of how positively things are going in these interactions.
I actually want to reciprocate her little sparkly trumpet with a little war cry of my own.
Okay.
Get
And
her
she just gets revved up, like she's like shaking.
She's about to fucking explode.
She's got
Okay.
a Walkman on.
Yeah, she's basically a traveling
And she's
pinata
listening
at this
to the
point.
song, and she's just like,
Yeah.
Get me in there. All right.
That
Gantash.
sparkle dust wasn't
question,
benign.
Yes.
where is the rat now? This is just...
So you are facing away from him, but he's been spiked behind you.
I threw it immediately behind the vehicle as the vehicle was driving forward. Which I realize is maybe not the best. I should have thrown it in front of the vehicle so we could have run him over, but that's my bad.
So, will I have the ability to arc around?
Like you want to drive around in a circle and like drive him over?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And then I want to go. Oh, I have to pick which one I want to do. I'm gonna run him over.
Okay.
Motherfucker attack me.
Okay.
You asked for help, I gave you help. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because he's still alive, right?
He is.
Yeah, I'm running him over.
So he kind of like is picking himself up, dusting himself off. Which way do you want to arc so I know which direction you're facing?
This way.
Okay. So you come around to here and then come back this way and you try to drive over top of him. We're going to make a dexterity saving throw. So you're just trying to get him with the wheels or you're trying to get him with the side scythes?
Crushing wheels.
Crushing wheels. Okay. Is that just a dex save?
That's a dex save.
Okay, perfect. Does a 17 beat it?
Yep. He just dodges out of the way.
So he ducks underneath the vehicle. He's dusting himself off, looks up, sees you, ducks down, and you just drive right over top of him, but no damage done.
So how much movement was that, would you say?
I would say that's... I'd say that's about 40 feet.
I'm driving straight for the demon.
For the demon grinder? Oh, for the demon.
For the demon.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token to where you end up.
I'll just show you.
Okay, perfect. Bang. All right. Next is going to be the motorcycle guy who lands smoothly and just revs. You just see he's like screaming top of his lungs, having seen you roll over his friend, and he is looking to straight up plant this vehicle into your vehicle. No jump. He just is trying to ram straight into you.
You're being scavenger. No, tormentor.
Tormentor thing. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. So he is going to try to hit you. Actually, sorry, this is a dex save. So go ahead and make a dex save for the vehicle.
Reaction.
Yes.
If the tormentor is able to move, the driver can use its reaction to grant the tormentor advantage on dexterity saving throws.
All right. All right. That's cool.
I will also have a reaction after this.
Okay.
14.
A 14?
Yeah.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
That includes the mod,
Yeah,
right?
that includes the mod.
The plus whatever it is, plus 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is able to ram into your vehicle.
Question.
Yeah.
We have a spiky vehicle.
You do.
We also have a pissed off turtle with a halberd on it.
Does he take damage ramming literally a spiky vehicle? Like thorn mail?
You get the sense that he's not concerned about the damage he's taking. He's concerned about the damage that you're going to be taking.
Okay.
So he rams into this, and if I'm not mistaken, Yoll, you're on the left side of the vehicle. You're facing down, so this is not going to be your side. But he is going to try to plant himself right into your side here. And there's a little bit of a rule for this. Okay. So you failed the check. And your tormentor is going to be taking 36 bludgeoning damage as this thing just slams into the side of you.
I wasn't keeping track of our vehicle HP, by the way.
No,
We
I've
took
been
16 before, and now we
I've
took
been-
36, which is a total of 52. And I don't know if you've seen the character sheet, but I've seen the character sheet, and we
Yeah.
don't got lots left.
Well, I think our vehicle is at this point.
which is also going to trigger something else here, but I'll let you know what that looks like in a second here. So that's what happens, and he actually just goes flying way over top of the vehicle, and he's gonna take an ass load of bludgeoning damage on the way down.
Oh, I don't get an opportunity to react to any of it?
Oh no, you can. You absolutely can. You can hit him as he's like flying over your top of your vehicle.
Oh, I was trying to hit the vehicle before it hit us. Because when it comes into range and my weapon has 10 feet of range.
Yeah, you can. I'll be honest with you. It probably wouldn't have changed the outcome because it's your vehicle that has to, like, if you damage his vehicle, the vehicle's still gonna hit you.
You don't know that.
No, I do know that. But you
No,
can. But
you don't know that.
oh, okay. Is there actually something I'm not?
No, I'm kidding. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Know what's going on.
But if you want to hit him as he flies over your vehicle, you can totally do that.
Hold on.
Baseball bat.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
And I will be reckless as well. This is. I guess if he's going over, I have to use my max range, right?
Yeah, I would say he's like above you, so you have to reach out.
Okay. Recklessly. 28.
Yeah, that'll hit. Ooh-wee.
14.
Okay. He flies over your vehicle. You reach out, you slice through part of his face, part of his torso, and it just totally throws off his trajectory. And you see him just kind of head plant into the ground, crushing his skull and bleeding out through the wounds that you've caused, and he dies.
Fantastic news. Because this guy's a motherfucker. Now, Gantash, get us the fuck away from here.
Okay, so that's it for you, him, Silas.
Another fireball? No, I'm just kidding.
Can I move to the other side of the vehicle? Like, it seems like I'm on the far side instead of the near side, just compared to where the other vehicle is.
You just wouldn't be in a harpoon station.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Actually, and before Silas, you go, Gantash, give me a d20 roll, buddy.
14.
14. Okay. Okay, so your car, your vehicle is, the engine seems to be running fine, everything like that, but very clearly you can see that the motorcycle just slamming into the side of you has clearly weakened this vehicle's resolve to future damage. And go ahead, Silas.
Is their vehicle destroyed?
Which?
Yoll's and Gantash's.
No,
Not
but
yet.
it is on its.
We
It's on
can
the
see it
fritz.
smoking. if you
Yeah,
will.
Yeah.
I'm going. Sorry, what?
and a motorcycle sticking out of the side of it. Yeah.
I'm going to attack.
Which means we get extra HP.
AC.
I'm going to attack Furry Crown with a
Okay.
firebolt.
Okay, let her rip. That hits. 13 damage. Woo! Okay, so you arc this firebolt perfectly between the cage of his cover, and it just blasts him in the face. His whole face now, like one of those really ugly dogs with no fur. That's what his face looks like.
He's been hit by 3 fireball.
Sure has.
She's driving
And 2
towards you guys
firebolts.
like, hey, you guys.
And I want to use crushing wheels on the guy over here. Drive towards this guy and run him over.
Okay, so is that a dex save?
Yeah.
Yeah. 12.
12. He got a 15.
Okay.
Dude, this
So he
rat.
ducks again. Yeah.
Yeah, so he just tucks down again. He's getting the hang of this. It's like a circus act.
I'm also going to move 40 feet down
Okay.
towards that because it was 60 feet from where I was. So I guess I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
move
arc
up
down.
right up next to them, sort of thing, because I can see them smoking. Just in
Okay.
case. Back
Sure.
them up, you know.
Just ram us nice in the bum.
Uh,
You ever seen the Ballad of Ricky Bobby? The
Hey, the
slingshot?
campaign's
slingshot,
over. We died in a horrible accident.
And that's
Okay.
it.
Okay, perfect. So next is going to be Lulu. She's just revved up and ready to go, though a little bit rattled by the bike crashing into the fucking side of your vehicle. Next is going to be our homeboy, the driver of the demon grinder. And he is going to gleefully
He doesn't give up.
roll his way forward.
I think our vehicle's fucked.
So he's going to do a couple of things. So he's going to kind of arc his way down to be able to come at an angle where he's trying to roll over top of the tormentor and then clamp down on top of the scavenger. So he's going to go ahead and do that.
Oh my
So
god. Yeah,
make
put
it-
us, oh god.
have the tormentor make a dex save.
Oh, you big D. +2.
I'm just trying to think if I. When did I
think-
use that advantage thing? Oh, it was. I don't have the reaction.
I think you used your reaction
Yeah. During the were rat.
this turn
During the were
cycle,
rat.
yeah.
During the were
Oh,
rat's
nat
turn.
20. Nat 20. Get the
Actually?
get Ratatouille out of here, bro. Get him the fuck out of here.
So he
The
tries
essence
to.
of Kiriko is twinkling through your veins.
So he tries to roll over top of you, and you just veer out of the way, motorcycle in your side and everything, and then he drives forward, and he will try to do the same thing. I was going to say the clamps, but that guy's dead, I think. No, he's not. He's still alive. So he's going to try to clamp down on you there, Mr. Scavenger. So Scavenger, you are going
you got
to. No, sorry, I'm gonna roll. That is a 21.
No.
God, that armor is insane. Okay, so clamps down again, and he can't break through. So he just barrels on forward, over top of you. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, true.
11. That
Well,
doesn't.
12.
12.
Well.
That actually succeeds. That
Oh, let's
succeeds.
go.
Nicely done. And that's going to be it for Raggadragga.
Oh yeah.
And next is going to be our rat, who's just gonna kind of wave his arms at Raggadragga as he's driving forward to try to get his way onto that vehicle. Next is going to be the werebore. He's already done his thing. Buru.
Grappling claw, melee whip attack. Can you grapple another vehicle?
If it doesn't give a reason not to, you can absolutely do that.
Keep in mind the demon grinder is way fucking bigger than us.
Yeah. You know what? I want to attempt to invade their vehicle. Like, jump on.
As it's okay.
Prepare for boarding.
Okay.
Here we go!
All right.
What do you
Just
want me to
put your
roll?
seatbelts on.
Acrobatics?
I'll
Athletics?
let you
Athletics.
choose whichever one of those, because this is going to be a little bit of a tricky roll. So you can choose athletics or acrobatics.
Oh man. I wish I could use spells in combat for reactions.
All right.
You
So I'm
take
just
reaction spells, you
getting
can-
the running motion ready. And we're attempt to jump on.
Oh my god.
I grapple him too, right? You know,
He freaking
I'm
backflips.
just kidding.
He backflips.
Yeah,
off.
you
let's
actually grab the
keep it.
2 surviving members, you conquer spells together, they shatter in your hands.
So as this vehicle tries to run over top of you, Silas pulls it to the side, and it just perfectly gives you that momentum to fling yourself up, and you land perfectly right in the center of the vehicle. In front of you, about 10 feet, is Raggadragga at the wheel, and down below him, down 5 feet, forward 5 feet, is the guy in the chompers. I'm gonna say that's your action still, so you have a bonus action.
Oh my god, totally forgot of all means of regular
Jesus.
combat.
Gonna action surge and just kill him.
No, I had used it earlier.
Patent third.
Do they know he's on there?
They will soon.
Well, I mean, they know, like, these...
This 300-pound cow, do they know that he landed on the top of the car? Or?
They know.
No, he landed with such finesse that, he just touched down perfectly.
Okay, would you argue that I technically dashed too?
No.
Come on.
Would you?
Come on. I did some kind of motion that was similar to that.
I gotta understand your rationale for asking that question.
Okay, never mind. I Mario jumped over. Bonus action, eh? Can I unarmed strike backhand Ratatouille?
You have a bonus action left.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I thought bonus. Can't you make unarmed strikes as bonus action?
No.
No. Damn. What can I do?
Jason Moon.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll be thankful, my sisters and brothers. Be thankful.
Alex,
To give our souls.
we're gonna get new music.
Give our souls to
That's
Tortle.
ours to the
Okay,
devil.
bonus action. Offhand attack. Why not? I'm gonna bash him with the shield.
You can do that?
Is it not offhand? Offhand's like
Oh, that's
shield?
I know what that's referencing. That's two-weapon fighting. That's not... That doesn't apply here.
oh
In
damn.
the context of having a shield, it's not actually a weapon.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't have any bonus action attacks. That's so bizarre.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
I mean, most bonus action attacks are really, really, really insanely overpowered, so it's probably good.
Yeah, fair enough.
You can
fair
attack
enough.
like what, 6 times in a turn now?
hmm
Yeah, I guess I'll just end my turn on there.
Okay. So you hold on. You're in the middle of that demon grinder facing north. And that were-rat's signaling to get on board. Okay, next is going to be the werebore, who, as you clunk down on this thing, he's going to abandon station, and he's going to come running at you, and he's going to attack you. And he withdraws the maul that was strapped to his back, and he will... first, he's going to start by running up at you and trying to attack you with his tusks. So he's going to try to hit you
Tusk move.
for a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits. Jesus.
Okay, and dice are all over the place. That's going to be 10 slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Okay, so through his tusks, you can feel some sort of like venom being injected in you.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But you stand stout. No, that doesn't help you.
Not poison. Venom, different.
Oh, God
Yeah,
damn it.
and
This motherfucker better become a pig.
but you are able to shake it off. And then he is going to attack you with his maul, which he will do so with a nat 1, so he's going to miss, and he just kind of clangs into the vehicle, which will actually take the maul damage itself.
Okay, since he poisoned me,
He didn't.
riposte.
He didn't.
He didn't. You shook
Oh,
it off.
sorry. He attacked me and missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you can do that.
Oh my God, so many things going on. Action.
That hits. 10 damage. Describe it.
Okay, sorry. I just had to add the superiority die.
Yeah.
As his tusk, as he like comes back, it's just the flail just comes up from his chin, down from his chin, and I don't know, taking off his head or something, or just bashing the bottom of his shin.
Okay.
Coming up.
I'll say, yeah, you can decapitate him with that. So you flail up, and just the body falls at your feet. The head launches in the sky, and will be left behind the vehicle, as that is a killing blow. So next is going to be the demon, who starts running. You can see he kind of collects himself and starts running forward towards the tormentor, and he makes it to there. And that's all he's gonna do. He can't make it very far. Yoll.
Okay, so you'll have to give me a refresher on where people are still alive. So obviously the demon is still alive. I know the fucking were-rat over there to the north is still alive.
Oh yeah, you got.
How many people on the
It's just Raggadragga, the rat, and the demon. That's it.
And
Yeah,
Raggadragga is still on the demon thing.
So
Okay.
1, 2, and then 3.
Okay, so there is a line of 4 vehicles. I think I could maybe do a little hopscotch, or
Wait, you're trying to you're going to try to leap to the scavenger, then to the demon grinder?
the scavenger, then to the motorcycle in the side of our vehicle,
Yes.
to the scavenger, to the demon grinder.
Okay, how's about this? I'll say that if you want, we can say that as the vehicle was driving past, you could attempt to get on, or you can do it your way, whichever you want.
I want to do it my way. It's
Okay, let's fucking go. All right.
hopscotch, maybe.
I almost said what the DC was for Yoll or for Buru's attempt, but I'm not going to tell you that now. So go ahead, acrobatics or
Athletics.
Oh, aren't you
athletics, thank you.
raging still too?
I am raging, but that only works for strength checks. And though athletics is a strength-based stat, it's not a strength check, so it doesn't count.
Out of character, is there a scenario where everything explodes? Is that
I mean, potentially.
do vehicles just explode?
Probably. Anyway, here's my athletics check.
16. Okay, so that will get you cleanly to the Devil's Ride. Give me another one to get. You're gonna do a bunch of these.
Okay.
You're
It's
gonna
plus
get-
7. There's no way this goes bad. Easy.
Hi, Silas.
Easy.
Just do the next one. Do the next one. It's a high DC. It's a high DC. Just I'm warning you.
3 rolls?
Okay. There's no way this goes badly. There's no way it goes bad.
Yeah, there you go.
No way it goes bad.
Hey!
Right, Frank? There's no way it goes badly, right?
You've like supernatural strength. Just you clunk your tree trunks, springboard off of the fucking Devil's Ride onto the scavenger, and you are able to jump up and grab the back of the demon grinder as it's ripping away from everything. Okay,
I just hopscotched the shit out of that shit. Okay, so I'm on the demon grinder.
you sure are.
There's one creature on the demon grinder. It's Scooby-Doo.
Ragga.
And he's
Ragga. Yeah.
And Buru's on there too.
Oh, right, and Buru's on there too. Well, I'm not gonna
Ragga's
kill
pinned
Buru
to the seat
yet.
with a harpoon.
Yeah, he's pinned already.
He's pinned.
But he's driving.
Oh. Well then, I would like to try and take his head off his shoulders, if that's possible.
Well, your action was jumping across 3 vehicles. okay?
No.
Yes.
That was just circumstantial. That's
Yes.
just
Can you
movement.
call that a half a bonus?
No.
Fine. You're no fun.
Me and Silas would
Wait,
never.
that actually sucks, because then, okay,
Yeah,
so I guess I'm not, my rage will fall.
We're chilling.
Okay, look, this
Then
is
I'll have
clear.
to,
Hold on.
to read
This is-
the text on my rage. I don't know
Wait,
if it
no,
will
no,
fall
no.
at the end of
You're
my
gonna
turn,
keep it.
or-
You did keep it. You rolled 3 times to be
Bro,
fair.
I'm gonna say that the adrenaline of you basically you should have died during what you just did. You're still raging. How's about that? I'll just let you keep it.
How about you just let me take 1 damage? Mechanically, it'll make sense. Okay, great. I'm still raging. I love that for myself. And
So
also,
you can. I'll let you climb up the back of it and kind of be standing with Buru.
yeah, I want to be standing next to Buru. I don't know where Buru is because it's just a big truck on top of. Everything else.
Yoll, I always knew you were a Ninja Turtle.
Okay, so unless there's a bonus action, Gantash, I'm going to pass off to you, buddy.
I'm gonna.
No bonus action. No.
So this thing's in my vehicle, right? This motorcycle.
Yes.
So everywhere I move, it moves.
So I'm going to say like the front half of it, like the back half will end up breaking off. But yeah, basically the front of it.
We're gonna move 20 feet to run over with crushing wheels the demon.
Okay. Let her rip.
Dex save from the demon.
11.
Nope.
Okay. Roll damage.
Wait, do I get extra?
I think so.
Spike
With the
UVOs?
spikes?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to let you. You can go ahead and roll that d10.
Oh, so it happens on the sides and it happens on the crushing wheel stuff.
It's
Bro,
every
whenever
ones.
anything runs.
Two
into-
ones. Two ones.
I'm gonna need you to fucking roll up, kiddo.
3d10s. Okay, that's the last time I'm using Foundry to roll. That's the last time.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Foundry, it's Foundry, you know.
It's Foundry.
Otherwise,
It's Foundry.
you're looking at a clean 30. Otherwise,
Okay, so you roll over top of it, move your character to where you want to be, and tell me if you swerve or do anything else at the end of the movement.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to it. That's 20 feet, and then I'm gonna go 80 feet like this way. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Kind of like ride it over and then skirt the other way.
I
You know
think
what?
it's gonna scratch it and it's gonna explode everywhere.
I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna ride over this dead boar on the way. Like just run over
Okay.
its body for fun.
I am going to do one thing though.
That's
I am
how priestly.
Gantash is aware of how damaged this vehicle is, right?
I
I don't think so.
He knows.
You got eyes.
I will say you hear like a little bit of scraping as you run over it because it attempts to try to, as it's getting run over, like grab a wheel and follow the momentum up to your vehicle, but he fails to do so. Okay, so you're going to go to there. That werebore is dead, by the way.
I know. I'm just running it over for fun.
Okay. I won't make you make a check on it. I'll say
I
that
also have a
you
question.
did it.
How does that
Ground port.
thing get an attack if it's knocked prone?
It didn't attack. He was trying to leverage the wheel turning to try to jump onto your vehicle. Like it was trying to grab the turning wheel and fling itself onto your vehicle.
Can it do that if it's knocked prone?
Yeah, like grabbing. I think
'Cause
it's
now
grabbing,
it's prone,
it's-
by the way. It's prone.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Silas, run
Yep.
it over. You get 2d10 advantage on top of a prone target.
Oh, just
Yeah, it's Silas.
I'm going to run it over.
We need more demon blood, bro.
Oh. Okay. What is it? You said?
Dex save.
Oh yeah, dex save.
That's it.
Sorry.
Not
12.
Silas though.
He rolled a nat 18.
Ooh. Okay. Well, you
I'm gonna get rid
Yeah.
of this thing.
fine. I'm gonna go past, and then turn around and cast firebolt
On the demon.
on the demon.
Okay, roll the hit.
No, on Gantash.
That does not hit.
And I'm gonna follow Gantash's lead. I think, what was this? I was like right here. 25, 50, so I'll go another 50 feet right here.
Okay, awesome. Lulu is just gonna scream this whole time. She's going, "Yoll! Yoll!" And then she sees you land and she goes, "Oh." Raggadragga comes next. So
He's
as
still in the
he's
car with Gantash.
yes. Let me just see here. So he is going to basically. So you see him kind of do something a little bit interesting. He too has a maul with him, and he ends up just jamming it down on the floor, and then he slowly, grimacingly pulls himself forward off of the harpoon that he was stuck on, and he just kind of like in a last ditch thing jumps back to try to dive forward and attack with his tusks at Buru.
I have a reaction.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Which attack comes first?
Hold on, let me read the phrasing of this. While you are wielding a glaive halberd pike, which I am, other creatures provoke an opportunity attack from you when they enter the reach you have with that weapon. The reach I have with that weapon is greater than the reach they have with that, so my attack happens first, presumably.
Yep, go ahead.
And I didn't make an attack. I'm just gonna attack regular.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty decent.
Yep.
And sorry, this is so since I'm attacking with them 10 feet away.
Yes, so you're doing the halberd side.
Only 7 damage. That was a 1 on my D10.
Oh my god.
He has 7 health left.
He's
Literally couldn't have not killed him.
Go ahead and describe it.
Head clean off. I'm not interested in pork these days.
Okay. Head comes off,
But like
lands
at
at
the
your feet.
jaw. Like tusks stay attached to the body, the rest of it comes off.
Ooh, okay. Well, there are tusks on the top part of his jaw, but you cleanly sweep off the top part, and his head comes falling at your feet. The crown clinks down to the ground, and the vehicle continues going forward, which he has now angled towards the river Styx.
Oh, great. All right.
And he has placed his maul on. This vehicle operates a little differently. It's more like a standard vehicle. It has pedals, and he has jammed his maul into the gas pedal as his last ditch effort, and it is ripping forward.
Are you doing this on like Yoll, or is this like out of combat?
Oh, this
now?
was on this guy's turn. This is on Raggadragga's turn.
Yep.
Like, are we still following like
Turn
the
order.
turns?
Yeah, there's
Turn
still
order?
people alive.
Yeah. So the were-rat
Oh, okay.
is that's on the ground, just kind of like throws up his arms, like what the hell? He doesn't really take full note of what's going on. So he's stuck there. Next is going to be this guy's dead. That guy's dead. This guy's dead. Next is Buru.
I want to attempt to take them all out.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check as he has wedged this thing in.
Oh, fuck!
So you get up there.
Hold on. Stand by.
Uh-huh.
While you're raging your offensive advantage on the attack rolls. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So you get up there and you just kind of frantically try to pull it out, but it is wedged. Like you cannot pull this thing out.
No sword, no stone, baby.
From your angle. Anything else?
Can I stand by as a bonus action to aid Yoll?
I think help is the action.
Like help? Oh, is it an
Helping
action?
yeah.
Damn it, I didn't
Action,
even know
yeah.
it. Let me see a quick reference.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even.
It's on the third column. The third.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. I didn't know that.
I'm on it.
Oh, well. I'm gonna stand by. I'm just gonna stay right there with Yoll.
Stand by me
Okay.
when you're not strong.
Okay, so this thing, this demon over here is going to run his way forward up to the scavenger. And Silas, did you arc your way back around, or are you still heading that direction?
It's prone.
Oh, right. So it gets to. He gets to here.
Yeah, I was still going. I'll probably arc left, but I was going this direction. Yeah.
Okay. Next is Yoll.
I will also try to remove the sword from the stone
Okay. Give me a strength check.
with advantage on account of I'm raging.
Ooh.
Great.
I unfortunately have to be back in like 5 minutes, guys. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I think we'll at least finish the round up to you. You fucking get in there, and he has wedged this thing in real tight. You cannot, even in your rage, find a way to get this thing out. And it is now ripping towards. And Gantash, you said you were about 100 feet away from the.
I said 200.
200. So this thing going full tilt is got a speed of 100 feet. So you've got, I will say now, about another 8 seconds before this thing is at the lip. Gantash.
Hold on. Sorry.
Yes.
Still thinking. Can I like prepare precautionary movement?
Okay.
Like I can't prepare an action because presumably trying to dislodge the maul is an action.
Yeah.
But like if we get to like the point where the truck's about to hit the river, I want to throw Buru off the truck. Or push Buru off the truck, I guess. Not
Okay.
throw.
Fair enough. Okay.
That's it.
Gantash.
Alrighty, lasses. Time for old Ganti. Can I do something a little special?
Okay.
Can I instruct Lulu as kind of like a combo turn?
Okay.
Well, Lulu has her own turn soon.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start driving in this direction,
Okay.
and I'll go. The moment that I angle it this way, I'm gonna yell at Lulu, "Hold it steady!" And I'm gonna get to the harpoon, and I'm gonna
Okay.
fire at the demon as I'm driving towards the
Okay.
vehicle.
Okay. So she gets up and she clambers her way forward and she starts getting ready. So the vehicle goes forward then, and I'll let you take your shot.
Okay. No more foundry. Here we go. That's a dirty 20.
30-20, that hits.
So 2d8 plus 2. 7 damage. 3 damage, so 12 damage.
12, okay. Okay, so it just hits right through the torso, and it kind of like starts wobbling a little bit, but carries on forward.
So the maximum amount of distance is I end up right beside this whole thing.
Yes, though it is kind of speeding up, like it's going relatively the same speed as you.
That's fair.
But
I guess
put
since
you up
its
there.
driver doesn't have a turn, it's like not. Whatever. I don't know, you'll figure it out.
It's just going, yeah. Okay, Silas.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be a self stickler, but does the were-rat get an opportunity attack on the vehicle as we drive past?
You know what? I would say that normally it would, but I think at this point, the way that things have gone for him, he's just kind of like he's looking for a way out.
I can give it to him. Anyways, go on, Silas.
Silas.
So
dead? Bong.
I assume me and Gantash know what's happening. Like, well, we know it's driving towards the river Styx. It's about 100 feet away.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Okay. Looks dire.
I mean,
We
even
go-
if I didn't know
Thank you for
that
your
that
input.
was happening, it would make sense for Gantash to like pull up knowing that Buru and Yoll are literally on the vehicle, you know?
So, how does the movement thing work? So, do I get to catch up to it? Like, how
No,
far
so
am I?
So
Yeah.
keep in mind that this thing is actually farther than it looks because the end of the map is right there. So
How
it's,
close do I get to be able to be away from this thing?
you're going to maintain the same distance because you're going the same speed. You're going to be probably, I would say, 80 feet back.
Okay. So Gantash is even further back.
No.
Because he
Gantash
was
would be
over here.
closer.
Yeah. So, okay. So I see what you're saying. So maybe, yeah, he's going to be roughly the same.
Yeah. I'm gonna attempt to run over this demon again. I'm gonna pull a Yui.
Okay. Let her rip.
You
So
have
deck save.
Yep. 12.
Not 15.
I think this vehicle sucks. And
And he's going to attempt to get on your vehicle now.
okay.
And as you drive past him, he kind of like jumps out of the way and then plants his foot down and jumps up and clings onto the side of your vehicle.
Like he's just hanging off of it.
He's hanging off the side.
Um.
You haven't taken an action.
I know. I'm thinking. I'm gonna use a firebolt in his face.
That hits.
Whoa.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you kind of like see him on the side, you fling back a firebolt, and it just plows against his face. He does take the 13 fire damage, but he still clings on. He seems pretty determined.
Okay, and I'll drive the direction of them, so another 50 feet I can move. So somewhere like right there. I mean, they're 80 feet away, but
Okay. Okay, and at this, Lulu, so having driven forward, is just, you can hear Gantash, her just going, Yoll, no, where are they going? Where are they going? And she continues holding on with her thing strapped up, and this were-rat here just kind of turns tail and starts running, running away, basically, running north. Is Buru back? I don't see his... No, he's
No.
not.
Nowhere.
Okay. I'm going to take a piss.
take a little break.
We're back.
Will break skis.
There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
I could, but I'm not in range, and Phrank, puts us out of range. Purpose. Also, I just want to clarify that demon shouldn't be around. But Phrank says he knows that. So the demon only lasts up to 1d6 of rounds. And that we had that thing like 2 sessions ago, And so that thing should be gone. So, but he says there's a reason why it's not. So just to let you know, because that thing should be gone. So it's not my fault. Not my fault.
Quickly check the mailbox.
My mailbox?
The WoW mailbox. I quickly checked.
Yeah.
Sold a t-shirt for a gold and 42 silver. Let's go, baby.
Oh, shit.
Sold
What are you up to?
I'm at 30.
Oh, baby. We're going to get those mounts at 30. We're going to be broke after that, though. Not learning any spells.
I mean,
oh, snap. Did he stop it?
Yeah, it's your turn.
We're still
taking
fighting.
A break. Yeah.
Does Buru doesn't know where he's headed, right?
He knows.
Oh, he does?
I do.
He knows.
Okay.
He tried to take the mace out. It didn't work. Yoll tried to take the mace out. It didn't work.
Oh, true. You're like
Okay, that's all I need to know. Fuck.
You're like 8 seconds away from it, though.
Yeah, I think he's got 2 turns left before it goes in there. I'm actually gonna use the bathroom. Oh man, I'm getting a little sleepy.
Fuck up.
I'm trying to drink water, but it's not enough.
Water doesn't have any caffeine in it.
Yeah, but it's hydrating.
No Buru.
He came back and then he's gone. He's gone again. What is that, Krepe? That looks delicious.
It's just fresh bread and Ivar. Ivar is a spread, an Arabic spread of like
The terrible,
chili,
right?
roasted red pepper, and a roasted eggplant.
Ooh, that sounds fucking good.
Shit's nice.
Yeah.
A little spicy, a little sweet, a little smoky, a little singy.
Missed opportunity to call that brand Ivar the Terrible.
Ivar is the name of the spread, not the brand.
Wait, that sounds bad to you, Simo?
No, I'm just saying. No, it sounds good, but I just mean it's
AJVAR. I recommend if you find it anywhere, try it. It's very good.
the bread or like the smoky.
Okay, Simo.
No,
The spread.
He said the bread is called Ivar.
No, the spread is called
Oh,
Ivar.
I see. Sorry.
The bread is just bread. The bread is just a sourdough that my sister made.
Oh, so look at the store for just bread.
Or Krepe sister for bread.
I don't have the energy for this.
Neither do I. I'm fucking toasted. Oh, that was.
Okay, Buru, you are ripping towards, and actually we can in theory pull you guys out of combat, but we're still going to stay in turn order. You still have a demon to deal with, but that's kind of the only thing left on the menu right now outside of the current circumstances you're in. Buru, the way you see things, you are slightly less than 100 feet away from the edge of that cliff that leads off into the river Styx, and Yoll was unfortunately incapable as well of removing that maul that was planted on that foot pedal.
Okay, so how many turns are left theoretically before I?
Well, so given the speed that things are going, you've got just a teensy weensy bit less than 6 seconds.
Is that just one more turn?
Yep.
Like one more after this?
Nope.
Last turn, huh?
Yes.
This might be a silly question, but does it have a wheel that you can turn?
Don't ask that question, man. Come on.
I guess that does make sense. But since he did ask that, I'm not gonna meta here.
Oh, it's a vehicle.
You're the one in the car.
Yeah.
It's a vehicle.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do what my character was thinking of doing.
Okay.
My character has never driven this vehicle, and he's never driven a vehicle, so he's not gonna. All he knows is that there's a mall making this thing go fast. That's the way I'm gonna see it. I am gonna use my action to help Yoll, and as a bonus action, grab the crown, and I'm gonna save my movement.
Okay.
Will you allow that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Next is going to be Bababooey. He's going to crawl his way forward and meet up with Silas for a night on the town. He is going to... Give me 1 second. He's immediately going to crawl up behind you and attack you with his claw there, buddy. That's going to be a 27 to hit.
No.
You're going to take 10 slashing damage. And as the claws dig in, you feel this burning sensation as you take an additional 2 acid damage. It's also going to attempt to bite you from behind on the neck for a 18 to hit.
No. Yes, that hits.
I was gonna say, god damn.
Oh, wizard, everything hits.
For 12 piercing damage.
I'm really upset, Frank.
Why?
You gotta do some explaining why this thing is still around.
Welcome to Avernus, buddy.
I don't think it's actually
spells.
yours out of character, by the way.
I accidentally just closed Foundry. Sorry,
Yoll's
kids.
had
familiar.
enough.
I'm pissed. Fucking sick of this shit.
Next is Yoll.
Well, annoyingly, my first thing was gonna be like, wait a second, does this fucking thing have a steering wheel? But I feel uncomfortable making that assumption now, so I'm just gonna try and remove the the hammer again. We didn't say it, but my last turn, my rage would have dropped because I didn't attack anything, nor did I take damage.
Okay. George, say that again.
On my last turn,
Yes.
the only thing that I did was try and remove the maul from the pedal,
Correct. So you're not
so
raging.
my rage would drop.
Yep.
But as Buru is helping me, we're gonna together succeed in removing this maul from the thing. Excuse me.
Roll with advantage as Buru kind of lifts up and you try to power through his lift.
There's no way Buru and I fuck this up a 5th time in a row.
2 1s.
God bless.
Oh, thank God.
Well, don't think nothing just yet.
Yeah. For me, the beats.
You, with Buru, he finds a good angle to really help you out, and you reef on the side of it, and it just totally dislodges them all. And you can feel that the machine is starting to slow down, but it's still going. Like, it's not going 100 feet every 6 seconds, but it is still going as a car would when idly driving, carrying that momentum.
I want to put my foot on the brake. If you said there's a go pedal and a stop pedal, I want to put my foot on the stop pedal.
Okay, on the other pedal. Okay.
Yeah.
It goes faster. No.
Instantly explodes.
There's fast and really fast. Okay, so you jump forward, you reef this thing out, you slam on the brakes, and the lip of the river Styx, or the lip of this ledge that's above the river Styx, you actually make your way pretty much all the way up it until about 10 feet from the edge, and it just comes to a screeching halt. All this metal, this just rugged iron that's been scrapped together for the wheels just grip the ground, and you are safe for now.
Let's not do that again.
No, sir. I'm about to put the crown on my head. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
And then I want to suplex Buru into the river Styx. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
Actually, I want to slouch into the driver's seat.
Okay.
I know there's a harpoon in the driver's seat. Never mind.
You, a feeling of relief does strike you, though, both of you.
Well, like when you get either really excited about something or really angry about something,
Yes.
and then as your sort of mood starts to mellow, to normalize, you get tired just because from like the emotional exertion.
Mm-hmm.
Yoll's tired from his emotional exertion.
Okay. And you, it shows all over. Yanti.
I want to take the wheel again from Lulu. And point the vehicle in this direction.
It's very obvious, as this is a pretty tall, lanky, discolored creature. You can clearly see that it's like skulking over top of Silas, raining down fury.
Can I do the same thing where I like correct the course and then pass it back to Lulu as I get into the harpoon launcher?
Sure.
I'll do that again.
Okay, let it rip.
Actually, let me think about this. No. I'm gonna drive
I'm gonna take control of the wheel and drive as close as I can to the vehicle.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast first level command on the demon.
Can you link it?
Yes, sir. Wisdom save.
Wisdom. Five.
Okay, so by the way, I'm also not like that close. I'm close, but not that close. Because it's 60 feet for the spell. So I'm gonna just like drive straight this way.
Okay.
And just put me there. Like that's where I'm gonna end my turn anyway.
Okay.
And I like this. I'm gonna do... I have to think about this. I liked it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say approach.
Okay. Okay. And you see it just kind of from lashing down at Silas, it picks its head up and just stares at you, seeming compelled. Silas. Stinky Silas.
This is where I ended, by the way, last time, so... But, whatever. It doesn't...
Oh, it does.
You moved the demon with him. Is that on purpose?
Well, the demon was...
He's on his car.
This is not where I just moved. I was here last time. He just didn't move the vehicle.
Oh, sorry. I misread Gantash's spell.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast another firebolt at it.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Does that get rid of command?
Just roll the hit. How's about that?
I don't like you. So
I mean, the texts say that it doesn't.
That hits. 6 damage. Okay. So you, this thing's right in front of you, not looking at you, just kind of claws around your seat, staring back at Gantash, and you just blast it right in the chest. And it takes that 6 damage. 2d10, goddamn. Anything else?
nope.
On his turn, Lulu's turn, sorry. Lulu is just along for the ride. She's not going to fuss about, she's just kind of doing what you tell her to do. The were-rat's no longer an issue. Buru.
The vehicle stopped. I guess just gonna loot. I'm gonna loot Raggadragga, even though I took the crown earlier. I'm just gonna inspect his body, I guess, or investigate.
For sure. So you, outside of the kind of nice looking crown that you've already taken, you search his body and you find a little pouch with 3 soul coins and 1 vial of demon ichor. And outside of that, he just has his relatively fancy looking maul. It's a little bit different than the one his compatriots were using, and it's kind of got like a jade stone for the head of it.
Huh. I guess I'll grab that too.
Okay. Is that it?
I wanna look outside the vehicle and just kind of survey the area.
Give me a perception check. Okay. So you can see kind of down into the valley in front of you that leads down to the river Styx, and you can see that there's approximately a 100-foot drop off into the river. You can also see that you guys are getting relatively close to the rounding of the curve. You look down and you can actually see it with your kind of basic vision. The fact that you're able to see it means that it must be relatively close. Outside of that, you just see the kind of cracked terrain, the new adjustment to the ground, and that hill still off in the distance with the fissure through it.
Yoll, I think we should use this vehicle, no? I don't know what the condition of your vehicle was, but I think it was smoking. It still is smoking.
I'm sure I can fix it.
Alright,
So-
I'm just gonna stand by and just hang out.
So I already know how this next part's going to go, so I don't even have to roll for this. So on the demon's turn, as Silas, you're kind of driving away, and the demon...
Out of character, I totally forgot about the demon. I'm not even gonna lie.
So the demon just kind of instinctively like gets up and just runs off the vehicle. And as it does, because you're driving more on an angle away from Gantash and he's the other way, it runs straight off the back of it, which sends it tumbling. I don't even have to roll for it. It's barely got anything left. And it literally just runs off the edge of the vehicle and just face plants on the ground and dies. And
What the hell kind of shit demon is this that you summoned, Lemon? What the hell?
Hey, that was a good use of the spell.
Definitely. Well, I'm not gonna say anything.
It was a first level spell, so you know. But my DC crazy.
I'm just thinking of the spell that Lemon cast to summon that demon. That's like a 4th level spell or something.
I mean,
You know, it
he
got
also
ran
fi-
over
he
like
also-
3 times.
He also fireballed it. Remember at the very beginning?
I suppose you guys have been fighting it for like 3 days.
I'm just
I've
gonna
been fighting my own battle with gravity.
pull up beside Silas and get off. Well, pull up where he was, I guess, or pull up near the demon and just get off the vehicle.
Okay, so it
haven't
would have
died.
rolled off like here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna park the car, get off.
I'll say you guys don't even have to use the battle map at this point. I'll take you to the Avernus map. You can just describe
because
what
that
you're
one's more accurate
doing. Yeah, you know.
in terms of the minutia of movement.
Oh, I don't think the minutia is super important right now. Oh, Buru, sorry, I forgot to mention too. You also saw the were-rat running up around kind of the curve, or like going towards the curve of the river.
That thing's still alive?
Yeah.
The one that flung off the car, yeah. So that would suggest that their like fort is to the north, not that watchtower we passed.
Oh boy, we let one get away.
Great. Tell the fucking story. How we fucking trounced these guys into the ground.
So whatever you guys want to do at this point, you're free range. I'll say Gantash, if you're looking to go towards the demon, it is just face down in the cracked dirt.
I'm gonna have a vial of devil blood.
Okay.
I'm just gonna dump it out and start scooping in demon ichor.
Scooping in demon ichor?
Okay.
Siphoning demon ichor from it.
Okay.
I want to inspect the state of the tormentor.
The tormentor?
Yeah, our vehicle that is very, very, very almost dead, exploded.
Oh yeah, it is. It's super fucked up. There's basically. Let me just
Like, I want to see like what parts are like. So, having seen the people at Fort Knucklebone, fiddle around with the cars and make adjustments on the cars, having whittled around in them to remove an accelerator. Like, I know a little bit. At least I'm familiar with like some things. I want to see if there's like anything that I see that like I can fix that.
Sure, give me an inspection check.
Investigation.
God damn, I keep calling it the wrong thing. Investigation. Thank you.
Okay, there's no way I fuck up 3 investigation checks in a row.
Okay, so I mean, clearly this thing is like on the fritz. It's you. If you hit it with your shovel the wrong way, it would probably just fall apart. But it is staying together and functional. Like, these things are made out of scrap. They're meant to basically hold on and be fully functional until they absolutely are not anymore. Though you do kind of recognize that there are a lot of chinks in the armor. There's a lot of armor peeled back and ripped open, and so it seems like it's significantly more vulnerable if it were to take on more damage. But as it stands, still functional.
Are there any specific spots that I see that, I could, like, are there functional pieces that are damaged that I feel like I could take from either this motorcycle or the demon grinder that I could facilitate the repair of this vehicle?
I would say if you had the correct tools to do it, to not only remove the pieces from the demon grinder, but also replace them, yeah, you could feasibly do that.
We got cook's utensils. What more tools do I need? I'm pretty sure that means I got like tongs and a knife,
and
probably a big pot.
Yeah. I don't think unless you want to rely on a pot for like a teeny bit of protection to replace some that's been missing. You're not going to be able to do much.
Yeah. Can I at least try and strip off the spiked armor? Or can I like see how it might work if I were to like take off a piece of the spiked armor and put it on, for example, the demon crunchy boy?
So when they installed it, it was a small team of those Fey creatures, but all of them had some sort of tools that were hammering this thing in or putting bolts into it to keep the armor intact. It is pretty heavily bolted on there, and it seems like it's not just what the scavenger has, where it's just a big, thick, clunky piece of metal wrapped around it. There's something magical happening with it, so you could attempt it, but you may be kind of disturbing the altercations that have been made to the magic of the item.
Right. Okay. Gantash, I think this bad boy's fucked.
I mean, I could have told you that.
Well, what'd you do? Fuck it.
What did I do? You better watch your tone.
My point is, I think we might have to take the big boy over there.
That's fine. Maybe Silas can clean it up. I'd prefer not to sit in werebore blood. I have a really interesting DM question.
Okay.
I have a spell called Augury. I used it before, and I used the dragon hand to get some sort of omen from my otherworldly entity Torm. Reading the spell, it says inlaid sticks, rolling dragon bones, ornate cards, or employing some other divining tool. Would I be able to use augury with the helm of Tormsight?
Do you not? So you just want to do it? Like you still have the dragon bones, right?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
style points want to use helm of Tormsight. I want to know if I can use if that's even a possibility.
Well, part of the I'll say part of the problem is that is one solid item, whereas the signal that you get back is supposed to be a change in the orientation of the item or items.
That's fair.
And so it'd be a little bit hard to give you a signal like outside of like the helmet flips upside down.
Yeah, I'm just curious. You know, I was reading it and I was like, oh.
Carved into the top of the helmet is the exact coordinates of exactly where you need to go.
I could like levitate and then nod, you know, I guess, but that could be too much. It's a low level spell, so I wouldn't imagine something would be able to, you know, just nod.
And it's got to be specific. Like, I guess the better answer I should have given you is that it's got to be like a divining tool. Like it's actually meant for that thing. It's been used in that process. It has the
Divining,
properties.
not divine.
Divining. Yes.
I just, you know,
It's a good question. It is a good question.
Can I scour these fucking randos for more demon ichor?
Yeah, like the random werebores.
Yeah. I'm not
There's-
interested in anything else that they have aside from demon ichor.
Sure. So the one that had its head knocked off, its body is laying down. You search through his belongings, and outside of the weapons that he's carrying, he's actually got 12 gold in his pocket.
Okay, I guess I'll take that.
And he
Actually, no, I won't. I won't.
okay.
I'm not interested in anything except for demon ichor.
Okay. You find an empty vial that has kind of like the last little drop, the same coloration that you would expect from demon
Well,
ichor.
files are useful. Has Gantash already drained all the goop from...
I
mean,
wouldn't
I'm
say
sure
all
that-
of it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's tons of goop. Oh, and by the way, after the goopiness, I want to walk over to the scavenger if it's parked.
Well, did you park it?
I don't.
Oh,
dri-
the scavenger. That's the other one. Right, sorry.
Yeah, that's up to Silas.
Yeah, it's parked.
I'll just say, Silas, how you doing?
Doing great. It's a little scratch.
Yeah. That thing almost took your head off.
Yeah, lesson learned in casting certain spells.
That's good to hear.
Looks like you're gonna need a new vehicle.
Well, thankfully, the kind... Look at my notes. The kind warlord werebore thing, I'm sure, has graciously offered up his upgrade to our party.
Would we have ever known his name? I don't think
No?
we got his name.
I think it started with an F. Furry?
Jesus Christ.
Mad Maggie, out of character, she never said what their names were. She just described
That's what I
them.
was asking, yeah. I didn't think so.
He's got a name tag on. I'm just
Hello, my name is Ruby Dooby.
It just says Bill.
Werebore has a dog tag. That's fascinating. Where'd you
Or
get
name.
that?
That I could believe. Made out of like crystallized human flesh or something.
Ooh. Or
I'd like to go and approach like any werebore, the closest to me. I'm imagining it's not Raggadragga because that car kind of drove away quite far. But there's like bodies of boars on the ground, right?
well, they brought it back, right? Like, so I guess we never went over that, but you guys are speaking to each other. So either Yoll and Buru got out of the car and walked like 200 feet, or they drove it back.
We'll say for the sake of ease that we drove it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the closest ones would actually be the two that are on the.
Okay. I just want to like inspect the bodies with an eye of mysticism. Like, what are these creatures?
Okay. Give me a nature check.
12.
12. So you know that they've got a significantly more humanoid form than a boar, pretty obvious. And in your studies, you're aware of there being like lycanthropy, werewolves, other creatures. So you kind of piece two and two together. You know that this is a wereboar. You may not know that that's not exactly what it's called or whatever, but you can piece the things together and recognize.
And it's bleeding demon blood.
No. Oh, sorry. You're looking at the wereboars, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's not bleeding. It's bleeding blood, like red blood.
Interesting. And in my potential studies, am I aware of what type of otherworldly entity potentially causes lycanthropy? Like what god is worshipped to deliver such a transformation?
I would say that you don't place it necessarily on a god. As far as you know, it kind of stemmed from a little bit of a mishap, mixing of different animal and humanoid blood in some sort of ceremony or ritual, and it just went amok and turned into basically a very rapidly spreading, almost like a disease.
Interesting. Aside from blood, is there any other liquid on the corpse?
Any other liquid?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I'll leave it be.
Maybe saliva, we can call it.
I'll leave it be.
I'm an octoloogie on this guy or what?
No, it's their own saliva.
I'll wave over Silas. Silas, I think this vehicle could use a little spit shine.
You want me to clean your vehicle?
I would appreciate it. You could.
I think.
You have any dish soap in that row of useful items?
I'm gonna cast Dove.
This does one cubic feet, so it might take a little bit, but I'll use restituted, whatever the fuck.
Day.
Are you keeping the corpses on the ride?
No.
I'm not moving them.
Oh.
I'll just clean the blood.
I'll help moving the corpses.
Okay. So Silas gets to work, the corpses get removed, and after not too long, like he's casting this thing pretty rapidly, he's able to clean it up for the most part. No blood that you guys can spot. And I will say, though, that this thing was actually, the teeth in particular had its own mess from previous battles, it seems. Lots of blood and dried on flesh and things like that, which Silas does a relatively good job of cleaning up.
Kind of like a Komodo dragon situation. How their bite is poisonous, but they're not a venomous creature. Just like rotting and decayed meat in their teeth.
Yeah, kind of. Like that. That's a weird reference, but yeah, like that.
I only make references that are extremely relevant at all times. Sorry.
While Silas is cleaning, I toss the crown to him. You should probably clean this too if you put it on. If you're gonna put it on.
Why would I put this on?
I don't want it. This is the thing that blasted you earlier twice.
But you're the king of furries. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know, Silas. Honestly, if that thing starts talking to you, let me know, because I don't want it.
I'll use the cleaning thing on it, and I'll put it in my rucksack. Do I? I'll inspect it. Is there any like markings or anything on it, or is it?
Give me an Arcana check.
I'll help him with that.
Okay. So you can roll with advantage. Or Gantash can roll one too. It's up to you guys.
What do you want to do?
I'll roll.
You'll roll?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll.
I got sorry, math is hard in my head. 26.
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay. So Gantash, you just straight up recognize exactly what this thing is. It is a circlet of blasting, and it seems like it's actually been improved, though it's been improved with it seems like it's been improved probably down in hell, because there's a couple of infernal markings on it that seem to, as you're inspecting it, seem to be empowering it. And a circlet of blasting, you are aware, allows you to cast Scorching Ray typically once per day, or once until the following dawn.
Which would be difficult to gauge in hell.
It would be difficult to gauge in hell, that's right. But typically the way magic items work is on the same timeline, so basically a 24-hour period.
Yeah. So you see this here, Silas, these markings. This is quite the strong crown. You're looking for something to help us against Zariel. This could be your ticket.
I mean, I already can cast spells. I think it might be more beneficial to one of our less ranged compatriots.
Well, Mr. Heavenly Crossbow over there, I don't think needs a circlet of magical power, and I look over to Yoll. Not sure Yoll would fancy a magical helmet around his head.
What about you?
Are you having this conversation within earshot?
If you're within earshot, then yeah.
I mean, it seems like you guys are all together.
Yeah.
I don't do hats.
I do snapbacks.
Oh my god.
This motherfucker watches too much Kodico. That's what happens here. Oh, horrific.
What about you, Gantash? Do you want this? Would you use it?
For God's sakes, someone use it. If not, I'll put it on. But if it starts talking to me, I'm gonna give it to somebody else.
Not him.
I'll take it.
Too many of his limbs already shoot fire all willy-nilly. I'm not interested in it coming from his fucking head, too.
A cow that shoots lasers? What's wrong?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll hand it to you.
And I won't put it on. I'll just stash it for now.
Can't wait to see Gantash in a crown.
It does not require attunement, so.
Oh. Well, that would have been nice to know.
What?
There's like a little extra text in this bitch, bro.
What?
when you make, well, you said only Scorching Ray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You also, when you cast the Scorching Ray with your head, there's also a +5 bonus to the attack.
That's in total.
Oh,
That's
I
in
see.
total.
I see.
Yeah.
So it would just be a whatever, a d20 +5 for the.
Correct.
Okay, never mind. That's like pretty much average.
Yeah, because there's no mod on there's no like spellcasting mod.
Yeah, it's pretty average for a thing.
I mean, it's still good, but
Yeah, it's still juicy. Okay.
Buru, I'm gonna need you to drive this time. I'm gonna take a nap.
I got it.
And my butt's all numb from driving from the forge, so
I
Do
won't.
you
So
guys think you could
Are you gonna sleep on
tow-
your stomach?
do you guys think you could tow this totaled ass thing? I'd love to, if we have some spare time, maybe work on it. 3 vehicles better than 2.
you should tow with the big guy.
Well, the big guy doesn't have a tow.
Oh,
You guys have a fucking hook.
I have a rope.
Yeah. Well.
Do you think a rope can carry
yeah.
3,000 pounds?
Magical.
Well, I
rope,
have 50
okay.
feet of hempen rope for my 5,000 pound car. I wish. Deeply, truly, I wish.
Do I have chain? No.
The scavenger literally has a hook. It's got a.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, you're right,
We'll
you're right.
tow it.
Who knows?
So you guys-
Maybe we can sell it for scrap, for information.
True.
I'll say you can get that thing hooked up and kind of angled up so it's just on the front wheels or back wheels, however you choose, pretty easily. And it is a very, very tight hold. Clearly, this thing is built to do things like this.
Sick. I would like to remove the I shot 1 and Gantash shot 2, so the 7 remaining harpoons from the Tormentor, and move them over to the Demon Grinder.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. And there are some.
However many remaining harpoons there are.
There's already 8 in the Demon Grinder as well, so you can add that to your total.
So 15. I'm gonna add it to my inventory. No, that's not useful. I'll just remember.
Can we get like the stat sheet for this thing too? I know that you have the stat
Demon
sheet.
Grinder? Yep.
Yeah.
I'm adding it as a note in my bio, just so that it's a neutral number. 15 harpoons.
Tight fit.
Can you make the vehicles that we're not using small tokens just so they're not covering so much of the map?
Yeah, 100%. Wait, are you guys all going in the Demon Grinder? Oh no.
No, someone has to drive the scavenger.
Okay.
I think Silas is in the scavenger with me, taking a short rest.
Here you go.
Blessed day. You can see so much more of the map now.
Okay.
We're still so fucking close to that hill.
Well, I'm gonna say you guys are up. But I mean, it's the map of Avernus is
No, I know.
ever shifting. Okay, so are you guys? So are you guys in the cars? Like you're getting in to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Okay.
I wanna start. I wanna find like I'm in the Demon Grinder. I wanna find like as flat of a little area for myself as possible. Not like at a station, just like a flat area in the Demon Grinder.
Okay.
And if I'm able to do so, I'm gonna like sit cross-legged.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put the dragon hand in front of me and cast augury, which takes a minute.
It takes 1 minute.
Yep.
Okay. As you guys are taking off, I just need to know who's driving.
Buru's driving the scavenger.
I guess I'm driving the Yoll is driving the demon grinder.
Okay. Where's Silas?
He's
I'm-
sleeping on the scavenger.
Taking a short rest on the scavenger. I'll probably be at one of the seats in the javelin, just kind of kicking my feet up.
Okay. You're just chilling, or are you sleeping?
I can just relax, right? I don't have to sleep. Yeah, I'll be awake. I'll just be resting.
Okay.
Like, yeah, chilling.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So Lulu goes on with the demon grinder. So the demon grinder, obviously being quite big, you do find a spot where you can chill out there, buddy, and Gantash, and you can set up your hand. As you're doing that, as you're casting the spell, Lulu comes over to Yoll as you guys are kind of packing up, getting ready to go, and she just goes, "Yoll, there's a lot coming back to me. I can feel myself getting stronger the longer I'm down here, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing."
As long as you remember whose side you're on, I think it's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, but why? Why would hell make me stronger, you know?
I don't think hell makes you stronger, Lulu. I think hell is reminding you how strong you already were.
That's a good point. I hope you're right. I mean, I like being stronger. It's nice. I almost dealt with that one thing. But I don't know. It's just kind of scary to think about.
There's a lot of scary stuff down here. But as long as we're all together, we're good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to remember some more, but I just thought, it was scary because I kind of liked fighting, and I didn't really like fighting like yesterday.
Well, it's not as bad as it may sound. As much as we hate to admit it, there's going to be a lot more of that if we're going to finish what we started.
Yeah. Hopefully not as much as, there has been. Maybe we get lucky and we just convince Zariel to not do this anymore. And we can just all go home.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just glad I'm here with you guys. And she just kind of finds another spot in the grinder and tucks herself into like a little nook and stays, relatively within earshot, but she's just behind Gantash, basically like 5 feet.
Before she does that, if she's like floating in front of me, I wanna, you know how in movies, like the bond between a human and a animal or whatever that like get real close and good buds, they like touch foreheads.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
And you kind of like go in for it, and she like doesn't react at first, and she goes, oh, and she like, so you go like 80% of the way, she goes the 20.
Need some practice.
Yeah. Oh, I'll remember for next time, hopefully.
I think you'll remember a lot for next time.
Yeah.
You did really good.
Thanks, Yoll. I'm kind of tired, though. I'm gonna go rest.
Yeah.
So she curls up. Augury, I will say, is probably done by now. So can you just link that to me, please?
It's already linked.
Linked.
Okay. Okay, and what is the course of action?
Searching for Archon at this thing.
Okay. Oh, like you're thinking, so you're like thinking about the map, thinking about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and you've had a long rest. Okay. So the hand kind of like twists and turns, and it kind of like goes up on a pinky finger and like points just in let's say I'm Gantash. So it kind of points up, gets on a pinky finger, points up, and then points kind of on an angle like this, and then just immediately flips over, and then it kind of drops down, points back up on a pinky finger, and turns like this, and then just lands with a thumb up.
I'm just gonna like get a, did anyone see that? Lulu? Yoll, what? Were you watching?
I don't even think Yoll could do that. And I'm just gonna try and
Just gonna start going like this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the car with Yoll and Lulu, so that's why I asked them.
Oh wait, sorry, I retconned that.
What the fuck does that mean?
So, am I aware of like the two directions that it pointed to? Like,
Yeah, so again, it's like pointing from where you're at. It's like this, pointing like this, and then the opposite side up.
So,
Well,
top left, thumbs down. Top right, thumbs up.
no, I think it's the inverse. Because he pointed to my right. We're facing the river Styx, right? We're facing the river Styx, right?
Yeah, I'll say, like, just for simplicity's sake, I'll say that you're facing north.
So it went. Right?
Guys, I don't have the spatial reasoning for that. I can't.
Okay.
So just
I've
for
suffered some
simplicity,
severe head trauma in my life. This is
This-
not gonna fly.
this is my right.
Okay, so
this is-
okay.
Okay, so
Northeast
top
or
right was a
northwest?
thumbs down. Top left was a thumb up.
Yes.
Assuming that that means what we think that means.
And I verbally asked it the question, and Yoll heard me ask the course of action.
Ask the question, where is Archon?
Yeah. Well, I specifically said to visit Archon top right. And so it pointed to top right, thumbs down, but then it pointed top left and did thumbs up. Yoll, I think I know where we need to go. I like come over to him. You know that meme? I don't think you know that meme, but there's this meme of like Future the rapper like on a computer and he's like pointing. I'm gonna post that meme later in D&D. Anyways, that's what I'm doing with the
You're talking
map.
about when he's in the studio?
Yeah, and he's like
Like he's at like studio console?
yeah, and he's like pointing.
Yeah.
He's like
Okay, yeah, that I'm familiar with. But he's at like a studio console, not on a computer. He's like full of a fucking million sliders.
I'm gonna actually end up finding it. I don't know. I think it's. Anyways, I think we need to go top left.
We call that northwest in this part of the world, but yes.
I posted it in D&D.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm thinking of a different thing,
Yeah,
but yeah.
I'll shout out. I don't know if we're riding yet. If we're not, I'll shout over to the other vehicle. I'll say, Tom has shown us the way. I know where Archon is.
I don't think we are going anywhere yet, because I still haven't done all the things that I wanted to do. I started doing them, and then Frank was like, "This is what's on one body. Fuck you for the rest."
Well, you had already searched the other one that was on the car with you.
But there are bodies fucking everywhere. We killed like fucking 8 guys.
That is true. So I'll have you. Well, there's only
And I
2
wanted
other
to check
bodies.
the motorcycle to see if there was like anything on the glove box or something.
Sure. Okay, so the glove box just happens to be attached to the tormentor, so you can go ahead and look at that. So I'll say you kind of go through everything. You go through the motorcycle and the 2 other bodies that are down on the ground. Give me an inspection check.
How about I give you an investigation check and say
Jesus.
I give you an inspection?
Oh,
Can I get
That's what
advantage
you
because you
get.
keep fucking it up?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't make the rules except for this one I made.
Okay, so with an 18.
I only rolled once.
Just add the 2 together and divide it.
Okay, so the so you go through the bodies. The were rat that was the one. It was actually the driver. So that thing is he's just got a hand crossbow, and he's also got conveniently enough tucked inside of like a jacket pocket thing. He's got a vial of demon ichor in there. He's also got a soul coin tucked away in his other jacket pocket.
Not
the other
taking anything else.
The other werebore is just dead on the ground, totally empty, has nothing on him.
Gotcha. I'll just go and fill before we leave the vial that I found, the empty vial that I found on whoever I found it on.
Mhm.
I'll do what I can to extract some from
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey, Babushka.
Okay. I'll say from what you're able to scrape up, you're going to get about a half a vial out of that after Gantash kind of had his way.
Whoa.
Hey, I know what you did.
Whoa.
All right. So, is that everything you wanted to do? Is there anything else you guys want to do down here?
The last thing I said to the other vehicle was, Tom has shown us the way. I know where Archon is.
I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up. Just wait until we move.
I'm gonna after the like acknowledgement, I'm gonna start revving the engines.
Okay. The demon grinder is juiced up. It doesn't have necessarily a full tank into it. It's got about 3/4, but you can already see that the exhaust is outputting a mixture of different colors. Clearly something else is going on with this engine, though it does have the same 2 ports for fuel that the other vehicles have.
Thank you for reminding me. At a later date, I would like to look into the engine, but not right now.
Okay. So are you guys taking off?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Unless anyone has anything else they want to do.
Can my drivers please give me a roll of 2 d10s, or sorry, 1 d10 each. 1 d10 each.
As we drive away, Gantash just kisses his little amulet.
Okay.
We're kissing the dragon hand. I'm like, that's fucking nasty.
Oh, I'll
bro.
also put that away.
Dude, he's got a gold crown. He's got a gold chain with a Torm amulet. He's looking a little funny.
This motherfucker straight up looks like this looks like Big Evie was an old white man.
Oh god.
Okay. So you guys rip across the landscape, and it seems like the terrain is going to be bumpy for quite a while as the land is just dried out. It's clearly elevated above the river Styx, which, despite it being, this treacherous thing, seems to, you realize, be kind of almost hydrating the land. But now that you're elevated above it so high, the land is just kind of torn up and cracked, and it's a bumpy go. You make your way around the river. You can see in the distance the mountain that looks very similar. It looks like it's almost got a face to it. There's lava streaking down it. You can see that basically off in the distance, a couple of kilometers away. In particular, Yoll, you pick out some of the details. Clearly, there seems to be something interesting going on there. You even catch some sort of like faint shimmer coming out of the what seems to be like a cave entry way into the face of it. If that doesn't interest anybody, you guys carry on. You guys seem pretty dedicated. And as you kind of roll forward, there is not too much of interest outside of there are two things that happen. Number one, you're kind of staying along the side of the river here, I would imagine. You make your way to about, let's call it here. Okay. And there's a couple of things that you see. One of them is you can see a couple of very different looking devils that you haven't actually seen before. They are draped in chains everywhere. There's like 5 of them in the middle of these giant chain links, very similar to the ones that are connected to Elturel. You see that about a kilometer off to your right-hand side, right up about here where my mouse is, if you can see it, where you, like next to you all. The other thing that you see coming in your direction is yet another harrowing sign. You can see, as you're moving quickly, a huge billow of dust being kicked up. It's not coming from the sky. It's not some sort of storm. But you actually, as you're driving towards it, you can see there is some other machine driving in your direction. As you get a little bit closer, it's about 2 kilometers away, Yoll, give me a perception check. And I'm only asking you because you're the only one that's going to be able to see anything from this distance.
Danger sense.
For the sake of consistency, I can't see as far as 2 kilometers.
Oh, okay. How far can you see?
1 kilometer or 1 mile.
Well, that is 2 kilometers. That's at least
1.6.
No, it is not.
1.6. Okay.
1.6.
It's 2 kilometers away. And you can see something.
I just wanted to make sure
We rounded up.
You're okay.
if we're
You're
keeping
okay.
with one system, then we'll keep them with the rest.
Okay.
So
what you see is a little bit horrific. You see a machine that is, by your estimation, it could be 40 times the size of your demon grinder. It is almost comedic how huge this thing is. And it looks like several machines pieced together. Demon grinders stuck somewhere in the mix. The motorcycles just jammed together. And from where you're at, you can only see one. As you get a little closer, you can see one singular creature standing in the center of this monstrosity. You can't make out too many details. You just see that it's standing there in the middle, arms folded, looking forward, and just riding along the edge of the river towards you guys. Massive, massive amounts of dust being kicked up. That's where we're going to call the session. And that's what you guys are seeing at the end.